Another episode of No Jumper News today, Wednesday, June 25th. And Lush, who we got with us today?
Man, we got an esteemed panel of some of the trillists in the game, you feel me? I'm going to start at my far right-hand side, holding it down, you feel me? For that dirty.
Spare me?
Yeah, they.
Come on,
we got
man.
Cliff World in the building doing the most,
Yeah.
you feel me? Making his second appearance of the week.
Come on, man. Hey,
Hey.
this is my second appearance of the week, man. Y'all might as well say, you know what I'm saying? I'm extended family.
No,
All
you've been
right,
that. You've been
Yeah,
that.
yeah, for
You've been
sure.
that. And of course, you feel me? The San Fernando Valley General himself, you feel me?
What's cracking?
My brother, my carnal, comparator, doing the
What's
most.
up, Bad Riggs?
Yeah.
It's the Savage, not the General. It's just Savage, you know?
Yeah, okay, just
Yeah,
a
yeah,
second.
yeah.
Just a second.
Well, too much, huh?
Yeah, it's too much. I don't want the people to
No
get.
target, no target.
Yeah.
And of course, you feel me? The Minister of Defense of No Jumper, you feel me?
Their
Like,
defense is crazy.
yeah. We got Big Remo in the building.
Come on, man. We here. We here.
And of course, wait, nah.
No, that's the wrong back, dog.
Of course,
Don't do it.
We got BBL Uno. BBL Uno.
Jer's gonna kick your butt, fool. Oh.
Knock that thing back and
Oh, what the?
Oh, man.
What
Man,
the? That
squirting on the
was
shit, man.
that was
Fried.
a cat of that drink, dog.
Yeah,
Come
they gotta
on.
give you a bag for that, look.
Yeah, he's gonna throw up already.
Come on, man.
What if they already do sponsor me and nobody knows?
No, they probably do. No, they
Oh.
probably do.
What if they do?
They probably do.
I don't know, dog.
Don't
Those
tell
guys are
nobody.
tight asses.
What if?
They probably do it on the table. Don't tell nobody.
You
Fuck
feel
with
me?
the Alexander McQueen hat.
Yeah, something light.
he
I'm
come
trying to,
to
you
town.
feel me? Yeah.
Switching it up.
I knew Cliff was gonna be here, so I figured
come on, man.
it was gonna be a lot of designers.
Where do you store all your clothes, Lush? 'Cause
So,
you got
okay.
a lot of clothes. So I'm interested.
So my whole collection of 90% of my gear, my records, my action figures, like my stuffed animals, all my collections, you feel me? My ex-bitch got them hostage, bro.
Oh, word.
Yeah. So I basically, like in August of 2022, I had to restart my life. So I've been slowly building back. I had one suitcase. And Shorty still, she got everything hostage. She say I gotta send her some money, blah 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 blah. You feel
She
me?
out here in L.A.?
Nah, she in would have been got that.
That's what I'm about to say.
What's his name?
She probably
What?
got somebody
I
else
gonna
wearing your
This
clothes.
guy-
Yeah, oh no,
What's
she
his
for
name?
sure got rid of
She probably got somebody else
honestly,
wearing your clothes.
I ain't
now.
even tripping about the clothes.
Yeah.
I'm really tripping about the records and the toys and my like childhood stuffed animal, like the
How she get your childhood stuff?
Yeah,
man?
whoa.
it was all at the crib. Like, so I'm like, okay, so here's what happened. So in 2019, like I was at my lowest point in life. You feel me?
This before No Jumper?
before No Jumper. You
Word.
feel me? Like I was just like super drugged out.
You were
I'm in an
sniffing
apartment in
ceilings?
Burbank and all that. And one day I woke up and I'm like, and there was like, I couldn't tell if it was my piss or the dogs. You feel me? That I was like, all
Oh,
over.
man.
And I was like,
You gotta get it together.
and
now,
so
man.
it was Easter. So I grabbed my phone and I texted every single bitch in my phone. You feel me? Like I just wrote Happy Easter. You
Yeah.
feel me? The one bitch that texted me back.
Carlos.
You feel me? The one bitch that texted me back. She was out in Philly. She wound up like flying out to LA, getting an apartment, rescuing my life, all this shit. So we like kind of like conjoined forces for a while. Then she moved me with her back to Philly after I got us evicted for clucking the rent money. You feel me? And,
Oh,
Oh,
man.
man. For
but
Scott.
then I got sober and shit was going good. And I was like, you feel me? A milli up. Like everything was going really good. Yeah.
A whole milli?
I was a whole milli up.
What?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
like in the bank account.
Yeah, in the so
Not a
in my
million
business
grams,
account.
fool.
In my business account. But like so.
All right, listen,
I was
listen,
Come on,
listen.
dog.
So you tell, hold on. We got to break this down. So you telling me 2019, which is what, 7 years ago?
6
Yeah.
years. Six.
2022.
Yeah, 6 years ago, right?
2022. I was a
So you
million.
telling me 6 years ago you had $1 million
No,
in the
less.
bank?
2022. 2022.
2022
Off
you had
what?
$1 million in the
Yeah,
bank.
yeah.
Off what?
Hold on. 2022 you had $1 million in the bank.
Yeah.
How the fuck you lose
Oh, he
that?
lied.
You smoked it off.
So here's what happened, right?
Sorry.
So it was for my company, GTX, me and my boy Diz. And we're throwing battle events. And basically, so our primary investor still owed us $250,000. And I basically spent the money for the next event on the previous event. And like, I was running like a Ponzi scheme, and I didn't realize it. You feel me? Like,
But even
like
so, hold
accidental.
on. I'm just a little curious. So even so, how much does it cost to even throw one of these battle rap? Because this is not a rap concert. So it's typically less money to get battle rappers.
No. Not at the level that I was doing events.
So
like,
you got to break some of this shit down because niggas gonna be.
bro, like
Nigga, you telling me 4 years ago? Well, it's 2025. 3 years ago, you had a whole M in the bank.
everybody knows this. Like everyone.
What
in
are you
battle
doing
rap-
here
Yeah,
then,
yeah,
fool?
So
Because
what I'm
I
trying
lost
to.
it,
So,
Nick.
but how can you lose? All right, break it down. So how much does it cost to book a show?
So like our events were like around between 100 and 200K each.
All
You
right.
feel me?
Get
So
up to me quick.
basically, what happened was like we were paying people very generously.
Mhm.
We're spreading a lot of money in.
But even
culture.
the biggest all right, who's the biggest battle rapper right now?
like Cassidy, when I booked Cassidy, he got $250,000.
And this was Cassidy versus who again? Disaster.
Disaster. Yeah.
All right, so y'all gave.
I got Cassidy $250,000.
Off,
Yeah.
hey, off one buzz bar, he's over here talking about he's a millionaire.
Y'all
No,
niggas
I
booking
was-
him like he was Cardi.
But in battle rap, like Cassidy was the trophy.
No, I get it.
You know what I mean?
I watched that
Like, in
battle.
context.
Nigga, I watched it. Y'all had two.
Alki David. That was all Alki David. Yeah, that was the Alki
Okay,
David.
okay, but even all right, so the Cassidy shit wasn't 2022. That shit was a
2014.
long ass time ago.
That was 2014.
Yeah, but even all right, so my thing is, even if you pay Cassidy 250,000, how y'all make that back? Cause y'all niggas had one show that was on stage, and then the nigga
So the
that shit got fucked up, and y'all ended up in the parking lot and redid it. I remember the whole shit. I was watching both of them. So how y'all make that money back, or was planning to make that money back?
So really, the whole idea was that okay, this is your marketing budget,
Yeah,
Alki. You want to market this new thing you have. You have this new streaming service. It was called ETV. That was a part of his thing. You feel me? And I'm like, oh, instead of spending like a marketing budget and
Yeah.
allocating it, use it for this. You feel me? Don't worry about a ROI because you're going to spend this much on your marketing budget regardless.
yeah.
You have this much allocated for each quarter. Just put it on throwing this event. I guarantee you this many eyeballs. You want eyeballs? I sell eyeballs for a living. You feel me? That's what it was. That's why I got the
Yeah, but that you ain't adding
How
up.
you get that two?
How you get
that
the-
million?
Yeah, how did you get the million, dog?
The million.
Selling his butt.
So no,
For sure.
I've gotten,
Trying to
I've been
slide
up
up
like
out
that
of it.
multiple times.
You bust a little
Yeah.
Hong Kong at the end.
Not so that last so in the end of 2021, we got to deal with a company called Band Royalty.
Mhm.
Band Royalty is a company that had their primary assets in owning artists' back catalogs, like and collecting their royalties. They wanted to enter the Web3 space, aka NFTs and things like that. That was super jerking at that time. So November of 2021, when we signed the deal with this company, the value of Bitcoin was $69,000 for one Bitcoin, which was the highest it had ever been. Now it's like at 102.
It's like 100,000. So
Yeah,
crazy shit.
but at the time that was the highest it had ever been.
Yeah.
So we got this deal with them for $500,000. Cracked another investment that was like $750K within 2 months of each other, and then in April of that year of 2022, that's when the market crashed and Bitcoin went down to like 15 bands.
So your money that you had was in Bitcoin.
No. So the money that our investor had was in Bitcoin.
Word.
Yeah. So the money that our investor had was in Bitcoin.
It's just
And we were using the money from our other investor to kind of like bankroll a lot of the shit we had going on, because the first deal we signed, I made a big mistake. And in the contract it said you have 90 days to pay the full $500K, but they were like, you know what? Like, we're going to like disperse
You ain't
this.
buy a car or nothing when you.
Of course I bought a car. I
he bought a
multiple
sack.
cars. I bought
He bought a
multiple cars. Like,
A pookie. A fat.
bro, I was sober.
Oh,
I
you
was-
sober?
I was dead
That's why.
sober.
That's a secret.
I
Oh,
was
what's
dead
up,
sober.
dog?
Ross in the building.
Big Ross in the building. What's up, homie? How are you? Go back. What's crack? Shit's been a minute, dog.
TLR.
Yo, so the topic we're on right now is my boy Lush blew $1 million in 3 years.
Oh, crack.
A million.
Oh no, you're sober.
Yeah, I was sober.
How do you? That's G Cat of the year.
It's kind of Jay Caddish. But
What? Sober?
so what happened was I took out these loans in order, because like we had to pay the other investor
PPP
back.
scam.
So that took like basically bankrupted my liquidity. Like I still had money technically, but I didn't have any liquid assets.
You
And
trying to use them big words, Lush.
Yeah.
He was doing
Yeah,
a
so
bond.
like,
Come on,
Nigga,
we in the hood, dog. Relax. Relax, dog. We in the hood.
That's
Nigga,
what I-
where
that's
the
what I
million
started
go?
talking
Where did the million go, dog?
Yeah.
where my liquidity?
So liquidity means like your liquid assets. Like
I understand.
Yeah. So
But where the bread go? Where that $1 million go?
Where the feria go,
no,
fool?
so I'm telling y'all. So, and this was the biggest mistake that I made, and this is what fucked me completely. In order, because I needed capital at the moment for this event that we had already had in motion and already had contracts out.
And what event was this?
This is called Ouroboros.
Fact check.
August 8th, 2022. Geechee Gotti versus Asher was the headline battle for that. And we did it in the Hoovers. We did it on Vermont in like 75th. Like,
But even when hearing that though, that
Cost $1 million.
that don't cost nowhere
No.
near. Even the Cassidy shit was the bigger draw. So like, how much Geechee and them niggas was getting paid to like how?
I'm not going to disclose, but
Make it make sense, Lush.
okay. So let me tell you this.
I need to start battle rapping. and
Yeah,
I'm trying to
right.
figure out.
I'm
It's
gonna start
like,
rapping.
this game-
Geechee get like 20, 25 bands.
Oh, yeah, that
At
sounds.
least.
That's a good perk.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like y'all super overpaid Cassidy.
Yeah, for
Nah,
sure.
But
Yeah,
like,
fool.
I get why you think that, but it made sense.
Did it make sense on the back end?
No, but my whole thing
Nigga,
was
'cause when
this.
I watched that fight, y'all
But
niggas
it
was in a
wasn't-
parking garage with like 40 people in the circle.
Right, but check game though. It wasn't about
Yeah.
them making an ROI off of that event. Like I said, that's supposed to be your marketing budget.
Oh, so just
Not
all
even
right. So
supposed to be
basically, you
concerned with the
you
ROI.
wasn't even care about the return. Y'all just wanted this to launch the
That was
platform.
that's what
To
I
launch the
that's-
platform.
That's what I sold his dumbass on. You feel me?
But
Like,
still,
yeah.
250 is
He wasn't-
steep.
Yeah, it was steep. It was very steep. But then okay, so here's really why I lost the money a few years ago, and I've talked about this several times.
Yeah, that was good.
But
So
so
I
I
don't
took
do-
out
I don't
these
wanna
things. So I took out these things called merchant cash advances. They're high interest predatory loans.
How high are we talking interest wise?
Oh, ridiculous.
Hundreds?
Bro. Ridiculous interest, bro. Like
Put a number on it.
Like so okay, so let's say you get a $25,000 loan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna owe back like 38,000. Not only that, they're gonna actually take 6 bands off top for even brokering it. So you really get
Like
you get-
42, 40
You really
something?
get 19, and then you have to pay back like damn near 40, right? And not only that, but the very next business day, they start extracting the money from your account. $300 a day.
Oh,
So
they're
I,
on it quick.
so I took out 3 of those loans.
You messed up your credit right there for sure.
What was the best thing you spent money on though that was balling that you don't regret?
The most balling shit that I ever did in my life, like as far as like money that I earned. Look, I'm not gonna lie. So there's these basically 2 weeks in like this bungalow in Malibu, and just like the most bitches ever. Like it was basically like a 2-week orgy, like cocaine fueled.
So
You could have just went to
you was
Hong
on
Kong
Diddy
and spent
parties.
cheaper.
No, but
Hong Kong's cheaper and
this
better.
is different than Hong Kong, bro. I'm talking about.
Lush freak off.
I'm talking.
The
about,
Lush
hey,
freak off
You
sounds
haven't
crazy.
even been to Hong Kong though.
Hey, listen, bro. I'm talking about. I ran out of toilet paper, and I'm giving bitches 8 balls to lick my ass clean.
Oh, you can just do that for like 20 pesos over there.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah,
Like
I
fuck toilet
wouldn't
paper.
have
Here's
been
an 8-ball. Lick my ass clean. She's my toilet paper now. That's how crazy.
That's why you spent all that money.
I looped it, bro.
You would have saved that money in Hong
I
Kong.
Well,
That shit sound nasty as a motherfucker, bro.
now you gotta respect it though, man, because like people crash out and spend all their money on you know what I'm saying, less lit stuff. You're the real you're the Wolf of Battle Street over here, man.
Yeah, no, like, I literally like the
Diddy
dumbest,
now.
like, I bought like a Beamer. I didn't buy anything cool, like
wait.
hella clothes.
Lush, right there is why you're not Jewish.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, only when it's convenient for anti-Semites, then I'm Jewish. You feel me? Like,
An 8-ball instead of buying toilet paper is the most insane thing I've ever heard in my
nah, but
entire
it's
life.
more like because my mind is so like maniaced out. I'm like in such a dark place mentally that shit turns me on, and I'm like viewing bitches on such like an inferior level. Like I'm just the man. Like, bitch, lick my asshole clean.
He was like,
I'm
Last question.
sorry if this offends everybody.
Last question before we
This is
move
really
on.
what happened.
What's your favorite drug of all time?
Ecstasy.
Word.
Yeah, ecstasy.
Tootsie.
Ecstasy is the goat drug.
What's the worst?
It's like kosher.
The worst.
Pookie.
Christina is the
Yeah,
worst.
for sure.
Christina,
Shot it,
but
dog.
like also kind of the best.
Really? What how does it feel when that hits, man?
Well, because like, look, I'm gonna tell you this. Like the first time I'm so sorry, guys. No, like the first.
We're having a little intervention with you right
Look,
quick.
the first time.
finna enjoy
Look, bro. The first time you do crystal, probably gonna love that.
Oh, it's the
probably
best.
gonna be the best experience
Best
of your
sex
life.
too, huh?
Smoked it or shot it?
No. So the first
Smoke it, fool.
the first 3 times I did meth, I didn't know I was doing meth.
Yeah.
What do you
You
think
thought
you're
you
doing?
doing cocaine?
No. Okay, yes, for 2 of them.
You thought you was smoking coke?
No.
But it burns.
But
Oh, so you
yes,
snorted.
yes. So the first time I did it, I was 19. I was living in the Bay. My bitch was 5 years older than me. She had a lot more game.
Turned you out.
Badass Puerto Rican bitch.
Turned you out.
She was a tweaker. I didn't know she was a tweaker. You feel me?
Oh, fulano.
I was just a stoner. She would get annoyed that I was falling asleep. One day in the middle of the night, she wakes me up. She's like, "Baby, you're dehydrated. You need to drink this soda." You feel me? Drink some soda. You feel me? Like it was a Coca-Cola Classic. You feel me? Like apparently it was a Diet Coke, right? You feel me?
It wasn't no Coca-Cola Classic.
All I know is she started doming me up. I fucked her for like 2 hours straight. Amazing sex.
You best up, Bob.
Didn't think about it for like weeks or months. Then later when I realized, oh, the bitch has been a tweaker this whole time. And she's like, that one time, do you remember when I gave you that Coca-Cola? Yeah, there's meth in there. I was like, what the fuck?
You know
So
what she was trying to tell you? Your
that's the
pipe
first
game was
time I tried
whack.
it.
Crazy.
Second time I tried it, fucking a prostitute in Texas. I thought it was coke, but it was like it burnt, like you said. And then 6 hours later, I'm on the phone jerking off with some bitch, and I'm like, okay, yeah, all right. And then
Whoa.
Somebody gonna sue your ass.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
This nigga.
sorry guys.
Hey, the Lush freak off sound crazy, don't it?
The Lush freak
The
off.
Lush freak off is going on.
Hey,
Man, shout out to
Lushies.
Lush, man.
Hey, the West Side raised me.
The plushies.
All right, so look, let's get in these super chats right quick. Let's see what the people talking about. So we got a whole lot of new members. I don't think we got any chats in yet. So look, y'all make sure y'all become a member if you ain't a member already. Shout out to
Adriana
everybody.
760, Chris Cruz. We got Nico Official, Eric Crowell. Shots my manzo. Come on, bro. That's a real one right there. Yo, Mama's Papas, Kendarius Small, Nino Smiles, Jaron Cone, Metrius 1K, Tay, We Back Jack TV, Rod, Kev, We Live FB, Dalvin, Captain Crunch Beats, you feel me? Shamate Clemens and 410 Keys. He's probably from Baltimore.
Shout out all the new members, man. Become a member today. I know what to do.
That's dope that we got so many. I think they're here for clips, if I'm being completely honest. Like,
Nah, for
Hey, I'm
sure.
a member.
How many members you guys got?
I don't know. We gotta go check on the back.
how many
catalog
members
and
does the
shit.
hood have?
No. Whoa, that's a cop ass.
But speaking of members, one of the No Jumper newest members, I don't know. I think he just quit No Jumper. So look, 607 Unk, y'all seen what's going on. Him and 4 Extras, they sat down, and I guess he don't like how shit played out. He sat down, I guess, 4 Extras, every time 4 Extras come to No Jumper, he extra'd out with like 30, 40 niggas, right? So this is not nothing new. This wasn't no scare tactic for 607 Unk. I don't believe so.
Entourage.
This is just normal entourage shit. When
Yes.
we did the Orlando Brown interview,
Normal
40,
entourage.
50 niggas with him.
And
So it wasn't like,
not necessarily just all hood niggas.
man, he might
all
have some block
girls,
holes on there,
Lupe
know.
out there.
Yeah, Lupe there, 10 of the
yeah.
15 homies. So
Yeah.
this is how 4 Extras show up to No Jumper, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I guess when they did their interview, they agreed to do the interview. I don't know, Adam was supposed to be on it, but me and Adam, we were supposed to go to Texas or some shit, so it ended up just being 4 Extras and 607 Unk. During the podcast, I guess 607 Unk felt like 4 Extras was trying to, do intimidation, scare tactics on him and shit. And, I guess maybe he wasn't feeling how he felt like No Jumper set him up to be in an environment where it wasn't an evil playing field.
What
So,
a pussy.
Yeah.
Let's play the clip where I think 4 Extras like threatened to sock him out or some shit.
Don't say no 6 no nothing. Nigga, don't bring up none of my homies. Cause nigga, you gonna get socked out on here, nigga.
My bad,
This
gang.
ain't no Munchie B, nigga, or the nigga, what's that, whoever the niggas, nigga. On phonies, I will sock you out of here, nigga. On the dead homies, nigga.
Playing with
West Side Road,
Adam
nigga.
did this on
Yeah,
purpose.
them niggas
That's
nice.
what you gonna
Nigga,
get,
I'll
though.
sock
You
your
keep
ass
out
out.
there playing with
Dead homies.
Adam did it on purpose. Adam did it on
I'm
purpose.
not gonna
You did a great job mediating.
Oh yeah, totally.
Bag.
No, did you
He feels
see-
backdoored.
No, like so I said, I tried to say, I tried to defend
Don't
Unk,
say no
first of
6
all,
no nothing. Nigga,
and
don't bring
it
up none of
didn't
my
do
homies.
anything.
Cause nigga, you gonna get socked out on here, nigga.
My bad,
This
gang.
ain't no Munchie B, nigga, or the nigga, what's that, whoever them niggas,
Munchie
nigga.
B called
On
it
phone,
straight,
I will
nigga.
sock you out
Yeah,
here,
he
nigga.
did.
On the dead
Shouts to
homies,
Munchie.
nigga.
Playing with
West
Munchie,
Side
though.
Road,
Adam
nigga.
did this on
Yeah,
purpose.
them niggas
Yeah,
got
you
what
can't
you
be
gonna
playing
do.
with
Sock
people,
your
though,
ass
man,
out.
at the
Playing with
same
dead
time,
homies.
bro.
Adam did it on purpose. Adam
607 Unc said something about 4 extras was getting hit 4 extra times while he was in jail. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
That's what started it. That's what started it. But like, the thing is, so at that moment, just not that clip, but the clip that you see me in, the reason why he turned up is because Unc was like, I came in the room. So basically, y'all know, you feel me? Like, you know for sure, because you're like from here. It's very common for gang members when they introduce themselves to be like,
Yeah, with the hood
what's up?
first.
Yeah, you
Woo,
feel me?
woo. You know,
I'm
wooty
Remo,
woo.
rolling 60 Crip. Yeah,
Woo,
Remo,
woo, woo.
rolling
It's
60
like
Crip.
banging, nigga. Sad banging. Like, where the fuck
But
is
that's
Lush,
not
West
really-
Hollywood boys.
But yeah,
You
exactly.
know what I mean?
Raider,
GBGs,
Gay Boy Gangsters, you
GBGs.
feel me? Yeah. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
like
J-Boy Gangsters Lush, you know?
so that's low key, quote unquote, banging on someone, but not really.
Nah, it's
That's
just-
an introduction. That's saying
In Cali, that's how you introduce yourself.
No, that
In
is how
Cali,
you
that's-
introduce
yeah.
yourself if you a gang member.
Yeah.
But no, here's the thing though. If you banging on somebody, you be like, where you from?
Yeah, like
That's banging on somebody.
set tripping, you know?
They
So-
wasn't like, where you from? You feel me?
I feel like though I've seen some, and it's happened to me. Some people have introduced themselves and they're set that they're from extra aggressive, where it's like, oh, I'm being banged on, like
that's how I be feeling.
off the rip.
No, people have pride on their
everyone.
hood. People have pride on their hood, so they're like, wooty woo, boom. There's nothing like, hey, what's up, fool? They're like, you know?
No, but he's right though. There's a different tone. Because like there's different levels. There's like there's a neutral tone and a more
You can
aggressive.
say West Side. The way
I was
But you don't want to say it all like, hey, you know?
I'm from
Yeah,
West
you
Side.
gotta say it with your
You gotta say it with
banging.
with extreme confidence.
I don't think gangsters though are really thinking about how they're being received. Like someone's banged on me, and like obviously I find that very intimidating. Someone like 607 Unc should be able to navigate that a little bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Right.
Well, that's the thing.
Well, he's a genius J-Cat.
Let's play the second clip. Let's get through the clips and then
Genius
we'll
J-Cat's crazy.
break down everything.
Genius J-Cat.
He is, fool.
Oh, nigga, did shit. But look, let me tell you. Let me finish. I ain't did shit. But let me tell you though, where you go wrong. I always get on here and always tell niggas, don't let this internet get a nigga fucked. Because the internet gonna get you. Remember, you trying to get views. Nigga, you playing, nigga. I'm gonna try to get your body, nigga. I don't want the views. I want your body, them views. But the thing I'm saying is this, cuz, when you on here, cuz, and you on here with certain people, bro, cuz, and you just talking, don't let it trick you in the back, because believe me, cuz, when I catch you, cuz, or I see you somewhere, cuz, it's on. We ain't doing no talking. I come straight in. You talking about, I ain't taking no picture, nigga.
Yeah.
Taking no picture,
Yeah.
nigga, till we holler.
Yeah.
First thing I tell you, nigga, you gonna die here.
Oh, come on, gang.
So look.
Y'all misunderstand my message, right?
No, I don't. No, cuz. I don't.
I'm a spiritual leader. I'm a prophet of God.
All right, cuz. All right.
I'm a prophet of God.
All right. Everybody, cuz, believe in God. Everybody love God. I love God, cuz. I don't know what's in. But this is the point, though, cuz, right here, though, cuz. When you, cuz, get on there talking, don't mention my name, none. Mention my name, if I catch you and I got a chance after you, oh, I'm booking you. On 40s, I'm booking you. There could be 50 police right there. I'm booking you.
Whoa.
I'm getting my man. And that's why, as soon as we come in here, oh, let's take a picture. Never, nigga. We gotta holler.
Right.
Immediately to the back in front of this trip, the other ones, and everybody right here in the back. And you just admitted it yourself. But I'm telling you, I'm just
part of
told
no
you.
jumper
And when
now.
I tell you, I don't give a we gotta be good. You're gonna be a part of the space.
We gotta be good now.
We gotta be good now. Part of space. Hold on, cuz. You can be a part of space. You can be a part of space. I don't give a fuck about being a part of space, cuz. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
talk about space.
I stand on cuz I believe it and I love my soil. And I believe it and cuz I'll take it on phone. I'm a real
For real.
believer into my
Vernon
Ave. So look, hold on.
Off the
And when
bat.
you bring my name up, I don't give a fuck. You don't know me. You bringing my name up, nigga, so I'm gonna destroy your ass. I love it. As soon as they told me, oh, you with him. You know what I did? I said, oh, that's good. Yeah. Set it up. What time?
No.
I said, what time?
The Vernon Ave Foot Locker shirt.
Take your ass.
I love you. I love you.
Nigga,
I love you.
Hey, look,
I love you,
hold
bro.
on, cuz. Now,
That's real shit.
He's trying to diffuse it right there. I love you.
Listen, cuz.
I love you.
yeah,
I
no,
love you. He ain't coming back because of that, I think.
I think
he gonna come back.
Nah,
Unc
fool,
is
he's popping
coming
it
back.
off. He wants to fade. He wants this. I don't think he's coming back because of
This is what I'm
that.
trying to tell you right
Yeah.
now.
Boy, extra don't play. He looks like he'll pull up on that fool.
him saying, Unc saying that he wants to
you
fade
say up
is
on
the
here,
main
cuz?
reason why, like,
'Cause
I would
he
argue
was-
that he's not.
This is
Gonna
what I'm
Yeah, exactly. He's not gonna come back because he's like,
Oh yeah,
What
play
you
the clip
say
with
on
Uncle.
here?
yeah, straight up, dog.
Because
Because that's a fact, fool.
That nigga Farley, he got bigger. When
He's
he
100 pounds soaking wet.
Came out bigger, didn't he?
So I guess after the podcast dropped, Unc didn't like, I guess, he from St. Louis. He probably got St. Louis people hitting him up. They don't like how he was portrayed in the
For sure.
in the interview.
Sexy Red hit him up.
Yeah, he don't thought that was gangster.
So after, because
for
I
extra.
seen a clip of them like shaking hands, everything like it was cordial and shit. Like they got an understanding after the podcast was over with. And then, motherfucker, he got on his bullshit. As soon as the podcast over, 2-3 days later, this is Unc calling out all 4 extras for a fight. Play the clip, Josh.
Uh-oh.
You know you ain't gonna try to fight.
I got 50,000. You can't fight nothing but a table. Yeah, you be on tables. You ain't gonna fight nothing but a table. You use your game for protection to make somebody think you're scared to try to intimidate niggas. I swear to God, mama, you intimidating tactics and shit. Let's fight, gang.
Rock.
Let's fight. Accept it. I swear to God, I knock you the fuck out. All that shit you was talking, I
don't know
stay
about
still, nigga. You ain't knock me the fuck
See,
out.
he's
Because I
talking
know you
reckless.
can't fight.
Yeah, but he's not
Right?
Because he's not going to see him. Because he's not going to see him.
Yeah,
Y'all
leave
know
the
what that
guns
is,
and the
though.
niggas
That's-
at home.
you
Nigga,
know,
get in the
Unc play
ring,
character
nigga.
on internet.
Leave the
But when
guns
he
and the
went
niggas at
home,
home.
nigga,
I
the real
bet you
man
can't
kicked
do
in.
it.
Yeah.
Hold on, a nigga talk to
Penitentiary,
me
nigga, they don't
crazy.
motherfucking
100%. After seeing what happened. After seeing what happened.
That you just get me like that? No, nigga. Nigga, use your protection for
Yeah,
me,
y'all get
nigga.
punked. I'm finna
You
bounce
wanna
out
see
of
me,
this. You know,
see
niggas
me in the
kill
ring,
people.
nigga, and I'm
That's
still
what
gonna
I
play
ain't
with
saying
you,
Uncle do
nigga.
nothing like
I'm still
that.
gonna play.
Clearly,
I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play.
Hey, man,
Till you see me in the ring.
corner, they gonna scratch you.
Unless they're running a play, I don't think he's coming back. Straight up, man. I'm going to
I
keep
feel
it
like-
real. Because
I feel
4
like-
extra don't look like he runs the play.
I feel like
call
4
him,
extras
man.
was on some
Four Extra
content
be
shit.
Mad for
You
real.
gonna call him?
I'm finna call him.
Oh, man. You
Dude, Uncle 4
instigating,
extras.
dog.
Yeah, 4 extra was mad for real.
He mad.
Yeah.
Tell me, is this a play?
Who you FaceTiming right now, Remo?
Oh man, 607 Unc put me the fucking what?
Oh, check us.
Okay,
He
so-
watching.
not
That's my brother,
If I
dog.
could be completely transparent, there's a lot I could say about
Oh
it.
no, he calling me back right now.
Oh, what's up with Unc?
Where your scary ass at, man? They think California scared you off, man.
Ain't nobody scared me off. What I'm scared of?
So what happened, man? So
I want y'all to hit that check so I can buy my switches.
So look, bro. Me, you, and Adam was just in Texas. We was supposed to do the Tuesday show, and then you sent the message out saying you quit no jumper. What the fuck is going on? Why you ain't
I
here?
quit no jumper because y'all Adam backdoored me. He knew for a fact that Extra was coming on that bullshit with all them niggas. That's why he got that security, and he didn't tell me. He even quit. He quit that day. I ain't the only one to quit no jumper. Adam didn't show up.
You
Why
hated
he
on
ain't
the
show up?
security, though. You said he wasn't protecting you. You said he was too small to protect you.
It's small like
He wasn't protected. Did he jump up when that man jumped up at me? I got a gun in my pocket, man. If I shoot him in there, then what? See, I'm not for.
Whoa.
I'm not for all that.
Whoa.
But
I got a gun on me.
But Unc,
Don't say that, dog.
Unc,
The
I
security
got
not
it.
doing nothing.
Unc,
What if I use it?
I got a question, brother. Like, so your whole mission is to stop the gang violence, to make
Yes.
people realize we all on the same level. Why challenge Faux Extra to a fade and poke the bear when that goes against the Unc mission?
He's trying to get paid, homie.
No, that didn't get my mission. My mission is balance, gang. Listen,
Okay.
he challenged me to a fight where I couldn't win. Only time I'm gonna fight when I know I can win and I'm getting threatened. He challenged me to a duel where I couldn't win. To satisfy his mind, I told him challenge me to a duel where I know I can win. Listen, man, he walked in that door with 50 niggas and guns. Who the fuck does that to see somebody 100 pounds? So now he act like he want to fight me. He said he gonna knock me out. Well, fight me now then. Because like, just
What you
prove it.
got to
Win,
even
lose, or
the
draw.
odds? What you
I'm
got
a
to
man-
even
I'm
the
a
odds?
man.
But to be
You got
fair,
an
Unc,
equalizer?
to
What
be
you
fair,
mean
Unc,
fighting now?
he roll around like that regularly. It wasn't like he was.
No, man, shut the fuck
That's
up.
a fact. That's a fact. But that's a fact, Unc.
Mark
He really
Childer.
do. He really roll around like that, bro.
Shut the fuck up. If you use the game tech.
He roll around like that, bro. That's like his everyday. But with that being said, you feel me? Like, Unc, you really think you're beating Faux Extra in a one-on-one fade?
Bro, he used his game for protection, bro. I want to survive in California. The only way I survive in California is they know I'm a member. Listen, they catch fades, right? So I'm going to catch a fade. I'm a member, gang. They not going to tell me I'm not a member. Listen, I'm a member because I don't got to be Crip, Blood, GD, none of that. I'm a member because we all share the same fucking soul. We all share the same soul. So I'm not going to let him just debo me. I got spiritual people that's trying to turn their life to God. Now, what about the young niggas that think they got to be a bitch-ass nigga to get their life to God? No, I got to show them you can still be strong. So I can be strong, but I don't got to sacrifice my life to prove that I'm strong. Listen, I don't got to prove that I'm tough. At that moment, he had to prove that he's tough. I know that I'm tough. So right now, I'm asking him to get in the ring so I can knock him the fuck out.
So you think one-on-one, you're confident in your fighting skills? You would beat 4 Extra?
I know for a fact. I did knock niggas out bigger than him. The only reason I didn't move because I'm not finna die for content. I'm not finna die for content. I will fight for content, but I'm not finna die for content. That's the only reason I didn't move.
Hey,
I'm telling you, he's a genius, J-Cat. I'm telling you.
Hey, it's Trap Law Ross, man. Do you not feel like maybe you overreacted a bit? Because 4 Extras has been told me I'm going to space a couple times, and like I feel like part of it's the content too, and like maybe it wasn't as serious as you were thinking.
No, 4 Extra is a bully. The whole time he was looking at the camera, he never looked me in my eyes. Look at the video.
That's why I think it's content, though.
I was trying to look him in his eyes. He will not look me in his eyes.
It's like the WWE.
But he looking at the camera like, because he know he's saying something funny that's going viral. You not think that maybe that was just some viral shit?
No, because he's faking. Listen, I know 4 Extra faking, but his gang not faking. His gang ready to die and kill, but he is faking. He used his gang for protection.
You was genuinely in fear of your life in that moment?
Man, listen, not a 4 Extra of his gang, the members. 4 Extra is a girl. He's not going to fight anything.
He said the members.
But wait. But,
4 Extra not going to fight nothing. Listen, 4 Extra stood up over me. I'm 100 pounds. He stood over me, didn't even hit me.
Respectfully, though, 4 Extra is known for fighting, man.
Yeah, 4 Extra
knocking fools out, fool.
A known fade catcher.
Listen. He known for getting talked about. People saying that he fight. No one have ever seen him fight.
Yeah, we ain't never seen the 4 Extras fade, though.
Nobody seen him fight.
To be fair.
This my thing. You want to fight somebody 100 pounds,
we've never seen it on camera. I'm going to say that out loud.
Listen, why you want to bully? He's a bully. Why would this? If I know I can beat somebody, I won't even challenge them to a fight. Why you challenging somebody that you think you can beat? He know he can't fight. It's his gang with him, gang. I love the 40s, but he using them. He using them to protect.
Well, come on,
I got a question for you.
Hey, so
come on out here.
What type of fight? You trying to have like a like a celebrity boxing fade with him, or like y'all finna do like?
This my thing. He said I'm gonna die in California. He said I'm a bitch. He said all of this shit. Well, fight me without your game. See, I just want him to know that I can knock him the fuck out because like it's like this. If you doing all of this tough shit, you using your game for protection. Why you doing that? I wouldn't even came with him if I was part of his gang. So why are you using me for protection? Go see this 100-pound nigga yourself.
Bro, you better have some lightning bolts coming out of your
He does,
like
fool.
Raiden from Mortal Kombat.
Go see a 100-pound nigga yourself. But he came with his gang, and then he yelled like that. He disrespected them because they ain't do nothing. How you gonna do all that yelling and don't do nothing?
But Unc, you did start it. To be fair, you were making.
Adam started it, gang. Adam say he knocked the nigga out, put a card in his booty. That mean you a raper, man. That mean you gay. What do you mean? That what that mean? If you put a card in a nigga booty, you gay. How can you? If you knock a nigga out, put peanut butter in his booty, and then you put card in a nigga booty, you fucking gay. You mad at me because I said it?
I mean, it's different. It's different in jail. It's different in jail.
Who said it first? Adam said it first. Adam said it. I didn't say it. So he said, when Adam put that cards out, he smacked the cards out of Adam's hand. He didn't try to fight Adam. Why? Because Adam paying him. This nigga suffering. This nigga on his page doing promo for $100. This whole page full of promo. That nigga suffering. I told him I could get him some money and show him how. Quit let Adam just...
Is he still there?
Well, let Adam run him over. He let Adam run him over. He let Adam run him over for pennies. He out there. Listen, 4 Extra is big. We letting that nigga run him for pennies. His own page ain't even big. He using his whole page to do promo. Bullshit promo that nobody want. Promoting all them bullshit ass t-shirts. And he want to fight a nigga that's trying to help him. Right? But the nigga that's trying to hurt him, he just work all up under him. And Adam the one that sent him at me. Trust me, Adam did that. So if Adam sent Adam sent him at me, what the fuck you think? Adam tried to send that nigga back to jail because Adam's scared of him.
All right, hold on, wait.
Putting this all on
let Clip answer. Get a question on.
Because you had a clip where you told Adam and you insinuated that 4 Extras was in jail getting pounded out, and you told Adam that if Brick Baby and Whack 100 was able to coexist for 2 years, that you could do the same.
Gang. Adam said it first. Listen, Adam said it. I said, why the fuck you ain't smacked Adam?
I'm saying, but you also said that if Brick Baby and Whack 100 can coexist without nothing happening for 2 years, then you can expect the same for 4 Extras. But 4 Extras ain't Brick Baby and Whack 100. And you ain't either, nigga. Like so you can't expect everybody to have the same type
No,
level
come
of
by
tolerance
yourself. I
for
don't care. If I say
bullshit.
something wrong, come by yourself. Look, man, come by
I feel you,
yourself.
though.
That's all I'm saying. If I say something wrong, come by yourself. Don't come with 100 niggas with guns, man. What don't I get?
So
What don't you get?
what
Be a
you
man.
They about to kill
Why is he
your
mad
ass.
at
Hold on,
Adam? No.
They about to kill that nigga, man.
finish?
No one was gonna kill Unc, by the way.
Yeah,
I just want to make that
allegedly.
clear.
Nobody was gonna kill
Somebody
him.
in California, listen, let me tell you something. I'm for the streets. I love California. All I'm saying is you can't use your gang for protection. I push love, peace, all that. Everybody know that listen to my content. So if you know I push love, why are you pulling somebody up on me for a joke? A joke.
Wait,
A
Unc.
joke is on the internet.
Hold
Hold up.
Let
Let
him
me talk.
talk.
Because he's talking about killing and murder. When Adam making the same jokes. Adam did this everybody. Rick did this everybody. Why the fuck I gotta die?
Cause you know the white man get away with stuff that black people don't get away with. Nigga, quit acting like
Come
you don't
on,
know that.
man.
You know damn well you know that, nigga.
I don't want listen. You low vibration. All y'all sitting there. All y'all
Nah, my
bitches sitting there.
vibration-
I'm high vibration, fool.
I'm vibrating very
Hold
high,
up.
sir.
I get you rich.
No, look what happened. You know what happened, Unc?
I'm low.
You got the same.
Yeah, this
Look,
nigga
look, you
drinking
backdoored
Bud
me.
Balls. I'm vibrating high. Don't come up in here with that assalamu
you
alaikum bean pie shit, nigga.
Y'all play me wrong then.
Look,
Y'all
karma
say,
got him.
content.
Hey, so
He bringing good shit to no jumper. He changed it back. They laugh at our comments. They're not calling y'all snitches no more. When folks asked that, Adam should fire him for that because that was wrong, bro. You don't come in a workplace
Now,
and
one
bring
thing I
guns.
will say,
You don't do that.
it is a degree of professionalism that should be displayed. But the only thing is,
I'm bringing love to no jumper.
we didn't see the guns on camera.
Back.
Nigga, you told us about it. So
Yeah. Why are you telling them? Unc, come on. Now, there's no guns here. Don't say that.
Pull up with the guns.
Don't say that, Unc.
What the fuck? What the fuck have them gang members did for no jumper? What have they did for y'all? Nothing. I'm raising vibration. If y'all got around, talk about people cases. All y'all gotta do is raise the vibration with laughter.
No, I respect. I feel that. I agree with that.
People want to know.
Yes,
people want to know what they on earth for, man. People don't want to know all the bullshit y'all talk about, all that gossip about people cases. People don't give a fuck about that shit. People don't give a fuck about these gang members, gang. Motherfuckers living their life. We all stuck in a simulation. Right?
Hey, but Unc, how come Averb said that you grew up in the suburbs?
What?
How come Averb said you grew up in the suburbs?
Listen, I grew up in Pond Line, 607 Hillside, man. Stop playing with me.
Why Averb say that?
Hey, so let me ask you this. So
Tell Lush stop talking before I smack the
Why Averb say that, bro?
Hey, listen, A-Verb grew up with me, bro. A-Verb, listen, me and A-Verb, we both stayed in an apartment complex. I stayed in an apartment complex that was for crazy people, right? You want to talk about me, you bitch-ass nigga? I stayed in a crazy space, right? It was Castle Park Apartment. It's crazy. It's a crazy spot, nigga. You want to play with me? That's where you see shit. I've been seeing shit since I was a kid, but I couldn't control it. Now I know I'm a prophet of God, and I'm coming to change the world. And LA don't understand this. I'm not coming here to fucking trip over gang members. I'm a gang member. I lost homies. I lost people that died in these streets, gang. So folks extra wrong. Listen, anytime you come up there, if he had a problem with me, he should have came by himself. Even when he came to talk to me by himself, he brought his whole gang with him. I'm saying in St. Louis, we don't roll like that. I understand in California. I love California. If I disrespected him, he should come alone. Why he come with all them guys?
You guys are quicker to shoot. We're quicker to fight.
Hey,
You
let me.
guys
All
like
right,
to
hold
shoot
on.
out there.
Let me. All right. So what?
If you click up the fight, listen. If you click up the fight, you should have told me it's gonna be a fight, right? If you click up the fight, you should have told me we're gonna do this. You didn't do this. Adam ran, right? You ran, Lush. All y'all ran.
You did run, Lush. You didn't even show up, Lush.
I literally had to start
Like,
the
come
music
on.
Hold on,
stream.
one mic.
And I gotta be a man because I knew I was set up and I stayed to the end. He left before me.
You did stay till the end. This is true.
Right? He left before me. Right? So I'm just saying that I love No Jumper. So y'all should understand that. Y'all should tell Adam to get rid of him because we don't need shit like that at No Jumper. We try to bring it back. Them gang members fucking up everything. Because they too emotional. They can't think. Every time he do a podcast, he's screaming. He never can even talk regular. He can't make a joke. Right? I'm just saying, y'all need to watch that. That's why y'all views is going down. Don't nobody want to see no gang members talking about prison fucking. All he talk about is homosexual activities. All he talk about is raping niggas. Who the fuck want to talk about putting cars up niggas' booty and knocking niggas out? All he told me he was going to knock me out, and I saw the cars hanging from his pocket. I knew he had some in there.
He trolling.
He
now.
saw the carrots hanging from his pocket.
All right, hey, look.
You ain't see him.
Hey,
Wind the video back. Wind the video back when he stood up. You going to see them cars.
Hey, so
Wind the video back.
this is a question I got for you. How did you from St. Louis? How did people in St. Louis look at the video and you and 4 extras.
First, they tell me I'm a pussy, right? Because everybody think I'm pussy, but they're not understanding that I'm a thinker. So listen, why fight when you gonna lose? If I would have stood up, I was going down. Listen, when I fight, I win. So of course, street niggas like you pussy, because a man think that we gotta like 4 extra. He think a man gotta show their ability to be a man. No, a man is mental. Man is mental, right? So I don't gotta prove you I'm tougher than you. I gotta prove that I can beat you, and I prove that I beat you by getting out of here and then talk my shit, nigga. And then talk my shit, nigga. Right? So that's what I'm saying. It's a mental game. See, in the streets they playing a physical game. That's why they die and go to jail. That's why 4 extra keep on going to jail, gang, because they can't think. They can't think, and they gang should not ride with him because he tried to send them off. Adam don't pay them; they pay 4 extra. He paid 4 extra. They didn't give him no money to risk their life to go against a man that's trying to save him. Listen, I have no violence, so why they gonna come up to me like I'm a gang member? They should never came with him. I'm telling you, they should join me.
Hey, I got a question for Unc, man. Hey, Unc, I'm doing a video on St. Louis at the moment, right? And can you tell me a little bit about some of the most crazy hoods in St. Louis and like how does that compare to California? Because I know they got Bloods and Crips and 60s in St. Louis, but it's different.
One thing in St. Louis is like this. St. Louis is backdoor city, the capital. But we believe in this. If a nigga bigger than you or stronger than you, he won't even try to fight you in St. Louis, gang. We don't rock like that. See, California different. California, this what gangland. I respect gangland. I love it. I love California. But they got the structure. See, we don't got structure. So when you understand that St. Louis don't got no structure, that's the big difference between California and St. Louis. So they got to understand they dealing with a nigga that don't understand. So if a nigga don't understand, how the fuck you gonna treat him like he understand? That's my thing.
Hey,
we from different areas. We try to communicate on different levels. So California got to understand that I don't understand, but I love California and I'm trying to. So the biggest difference between St. Louis and California is the mental, bro. The trenches are the same. The killing is the same. It's just the way we think that's different.
Hey, what are some of the hardest like drill rappers coming out of St. Louis that you fucks with?
D. Huncho, Big Problem Latte, Kwame Tools, you know the regular. But I'm saying,
what about CTS Lil Wick?
The CTS Lil Wick is great. He one of the best artists. I ain't get to mention them all. But what I'm saying is this. I'm saying there's so many artists in St. Louis that's dead that I don't even know which one to say because they all died. Like, we take shit serious. Like, he came up there playing with that camera talking about he'd kill me. But in St. Louis, they really do that. So I don't know how to take that. Y'all, the people like, oh, no, he ain't going to do that on camera. But in St. Louis, they're really killing you on camera because all the rappers are dead. So I don't play like that. I don't play like that.
Hey, Unc, let me ask you, man. I've been researching a lot of really good rappers that kind of lost their lives in St. Louis. People like KB6 and you know what I'm saying, other people. Like, who would you say was the person that passed away that really was the biggest loss for St. Louis?
Listen, I'm gonna go back. City Styles. Look up City Styles. He was the first person. He was the first person to get shot. All them times, like when St. Louis just started doing them drive-bys, like inside the car. He got shot like 150 times. That was my right hand, right? And he started like the drill rapping in St. Louis, right? Because he was directly the one not doing that bullshit sing dance rap. But then he got cracked.
I was gonna, hey, Unc, what happened to Bangers 314?
You said what?
What happened to the Bangers 314? Run up, get done up.
Listen, I don't listen to none of that commercial shit. It's two type of St. Louis. You got the street version of St. Louis. You got the Nelly gay side of St. Louis, right? And so I'm for real. You gotta look at it like this, right? I'm from the streets, gang. So I don't listen to the radio. So I don't be on none of that shit. Like we in the streets. So you gotta think about it. If you in St. Louis, once you from downtown and the north side, north city, and the city part, you in St. Louis. But all the Ferguson parts and all that, that's not St. Louis.
Wasn't Jaquan from downtown?
Yeah, the downtown, all that St. Louis. But once you from Ferguson and all them small parts, that's not St. Louis. That's Missouri.
Hey, Unc, what are the young guys are you fucking with right now? Like, how do you feel about like Mo P or like C4 Murder?
Listen, C4 Murder, he was side of my development for a while, but C4 Murder and Grimy, you know, they one of the craziest artists out of St. Louis. Grimy in jail, and that's what happened with the, you know, KB6. You know, that was they direct op, and you know what I'm saying? That little war, you know, let a lot of them in jail and a lot of people dead. And I was just telling Cuz to get AMRD Huncho.
Hey, hold on, we gonna say that. We'll talk about that later. Say that. Me and Unc got some shit on the way. Just say that off camera.
Yeah.
So look, like I said, we working. I've been working behind the scenes to get you back up here. We finna help make it right. Trying to get 607 back to no jumper.
Send that moolah so I can get these switches.
That's
what he wants. He wants his money.
I'm gonna call you after I get off air and shit. But you know, we need you back up here and no jumper, man.
That's the best. Shout out to Eric. I want to say this. Shout everybody, and to all the gangs in California, I'm not disrespecting no gang. When I come to y'all, I'm telling y'all I'm one of y'all, meaning that we the same. I got the light and the way, and that's what I'm telling y'all. So if you a GD, BD, Crip, Blood.
Cut out.
You cut out?
Your shit
Vice
cut out.
Lord.
Dominicans, Haitians, Puerto Ricans, Jamaicans. Yeah.
Titanic Stones.
Latin Kings, disciples.
Latin Kings, all that.
Your shit cut out.
All right, gang.
Finish what you were saying?
Gone.
So no, like, okay, I don't
God
want to.
bless his soul, though.
I don't want to say too much, but like, Unc is still the homie. Bro.
Yeah,
like,
Unc's a homie.
Unc's still like
What
a
do you
part
do?
of the shit, dog. Like,
I feel like they're both running content.
okay,
It's a play.
Yeah, right? It's a player. It's a player.
I'll
They
just be
running the
completely
play,
honest.
huh?
Buzzball Lush. I'm
Buzzball,
just gonna
come
be
on.
completely
Keep it real.
honest. So I'm
Baseball
confused.
Lush.
I'm legitimately confused because I'm in certain group. Thank you. I'm in certain group chats with Unc, and we're like working on content and planning shit. And then I'm seeing him also visibly really upset. You feel me? Like he's not playing.
Who, Unc or
Yeah, Unc.
Forex?
This ain't this.
Unc.
It ain't no content
then-
being ran this time. I'll say that. You know, some shit be played. Some shit don't be played.
But then it's like
He
if
He
you
just
read
wants
on
his
the
money. He
fence
just
now.
wants his money.
Then he's on the fence.
He's on the fence about it because like we
Yeah.
talked and
That's what it is.
it was good. And then I guess look, this is my take on it. So I think initially he was cool. I think the first clip dropped, and when the first clip dropped, people started, having comments and shit. It did like what, 150,000 views in like 8 hours, some crazy shit like that. So I think on the backside of shit, he was getting phone calls from a whole bunch of people like, man, why you letting no jumper and them niggas play you, put you in a situation like that.
yeah.
So I think that's when his mind state changed and it didn't become constant. And I think that's where he at with, because nigga, he was supposed to be coming back to do the Tuesday show. He
How
stayed
many
in
people
Texas.
did he come with?
No, but him.
Now, Unc be out here, sometimes Dolo, he might have like
No,
two or
no.
three people
Three
with him, and the
people.
people that he
They were
got
like,
with him,
he was
Like family, huh?
they like family.
Yeah.
Man. He ain't really
Yeah.
just got no street people
How
with
many
him.
people did he have with him though?
Like 3.
Now, this time he did come with some, I guess he tapped in with
The
some
dude
crip
on-
niggas out here.
The dude that was
Oh,
across
yeah,
the
tapped
table.
in.
Yeah.
The dude's that fool from Grape. You feel me?
Oh, he got
He was there for
he
who?
respected
But I ain't
for
gonna.
Unc.
But
Oh,
it's
he was
a
there for Unc?
But
Yes.
it's a situation where he been on these niggas. It wasn't like he
it
just
wasn't
started
like, okay.
rotating. Because even when we was in Texas, he was with some niggas that that run around and So
So he was up. He basically.
He don't seem like he was-
I'm not gonna.
No, he-
Unc tapped in,
listen,
and in every
no.
city, it seemed like he knows somebody
somebody
that
out
he
there,
got
yeah.
there. Because when we was in Texas, he pulled up some crip niggas that know rainwater and whatever the case might be. So
Yeah.
he tapped in with whatever he tapped in with, and I guess him and Brick had a relationship from somewhere anyway. So he know his people. But I think it ended up being a situation where the comments and people back home probably got to him and was like, "Yo, you let no jumper play with your brand." And I told him personally because he hit me and him talk on and off camera or whatever.
Yeah.
Nigga, 4 extras don't just show up to no jumper like that for you. Like, nigga, when Orlando Brown interview happened, the nigga had 30, 40 people with him. So it wasn't a situation where no jumper purposely put you in a bad situation knowingly, at least not on my end, and I don't think Adam did either. Adam wanted y'all to sit down and do the shit Adam wanted y'all to get the content, cool, but 4 extras show up like that every single time.
4 Extras is an active gangbanger podcaster. A lot of people can't say that. A lot of people say, "Yeah, I ain't active. I'm just a member."
Yeah.
That nigga's an active gangbanger. The nigga he
Allegedly.
No, I ain't.
Yeah,
why the-
allegedly.
time
Whoa,
out.
whoa,
No,
whoa,
you-
whoa, whoa.
You know they watching.
Why I
Cliff.
gotta say allegedly when a nigga admitted they said?
Cliff, it was a joke.
Okay, I'm saying.
But
hold
but
on.
but
Don't
with
get me
that
on.
being said, like Remo, I
He said
kind of
himself.
I co-sign what you say, but I feel like I got to make a slight correction
All right.
because
Party 40
bro
ounces out there?
because bro is tripping like off the back. You feel me? Like
He is tripping on.
before the internet got in his ear or whatever, he was like, as someone that was there,
You talking about for Unc?
yeah,
Yeah.
Unc was visibly upset like immediately afterwards, and like to the point where he didn't have a plan to go out to Texas. He's like, this fool said to me right then, he's like, where Adam at? Adam in Texas? Da, 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 da. And I was like, yeah. I was like, he's in Houston. He's like, what's his location? I was like, I don't know his location, bro. Like, I'm not dropping ski on fucking
You're not dropping the pin.
22. You feel me? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm going out there right now. And then he apparently appeared there within.
Yeah, he popped up on us in Dallas. He never made it to Houston, but we did see him in Dallas. And we had a talk and shit, but it wasn't. I think as the comments kept coming and the phone calls kept coming, that's where the situation ended up just getting to like maybe his homies back home don't like how he was, looking on No Jumper and shit. You know how the politics be.
It looked cool. You guys were reposting each other.
But
and
he
everything.
kept talking
I seen
about
that.
The vibes in
The
Dallas,
energy looked good.
the energy was
Yeah.
cool. Like
What we expect
No,
Unc
but
to
think
do,
about-
bro. He don't give his image off as a gangster though. So I don't really feel like he took.
He's
an L in
everything.
that-
He's
in that
everything.
point, other than him just not feeling safe. But as far as taking the L, he didn't take no L.
Nah,
Nigga,
hell
you
no.
got your nails painted black. You got this Marilyn Manson metal cup in your hand.
No. He's a genius, J-Can. All he wants is money. Look, he did his thing. He put in work in. He's like, you guys want me back? Send the check. I'll be there. That's it.
Nah, but he said
Write the check. That's it.
But what did he just say on the
portray
phone?
yourself as
He
a
literally
gangster.
like
Send some money. I'll make it faster.
Let's psychologically analyze the phone
All right.
call that we just had with him.
All right, let's break it down. Break it
What-
down.
What did he say? He said, "I'm from St. Louis. That's
Backdoor city. Straight up.
It's true.
We're not, yeah, we backdoor everybody.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
so he's from quote unquote backdoor city.
So he knows.
So
He knew the play.
no, he thought he's like hyper analyzing.
yeah.
I don't think it was that serious though.
It wasn't. That's
But
that's
he
the fuck-
is
Four
putting in
extras,
the thing.
Four extras been
But-
saying he's going to send me to space a couple times.
dude. Like,
But
Yeah, but-
sending you to space
Yeah.
don't mean nothing when you ain't got niggas that's looking at you to represent them.
Yeah, and you didn't
Uncle
diss
Hill's
for
not
extra.
there.
You didn't
Unc's
diss
not there
him.
as a gangbanger, right?
Huh?
Unc's not there as a gangbanger.
In St. Louis, he is.
yeah,
No,
but
but
they
you-
wasn't.
That
But,
nigga is not no gangbanger
okay.
in St. Louis. He was. Let's say he was a gangbanger.
I mean, the nigga
Bro.
got Hoover tatted on him for a
Oh, he's
reason.
everything.
Look at that little bitty ass Hoover tat.
One nigga just,
Hoover.
that's like just getting, but I'm just saying, who do that though?
No.
Now, you
At
right.
one point, a
The
nigga had to be
different-
feeling like he was a Hoover.
Yeah.
He's not wrong.
No, but the Hoover
30
stuff's
Deep
different in
Grimy,
St. Louis.
That's a
Yeah.
gangbanger.
But that's
Huh?
a- but
It's
that's
a
a
whole different thing.
Yeah. I just
But
feel
he's saying that's a small tat to be.
Yeah, they hear
like,
that.
But he still got it in his
He still
skin.
got it in
He
his
still got
skin.
it in his skin,
Nigga,
though.
if you,
Hoover.
nigga, if
But
you
it don't
get,
mean the
got
same
blood
shit in
tatted
St.
in
Louis.
Fool.
The Hoover
You-
shit.
that's somebody.
for sure.
so you can't say he ain't a game. Obviously,
I didn't say he
at some
wasn't.
point in his life,
I didn't say
he
he
felt.
He was a gangbanger at some point in his life, like you say, but
But he ain't banging California
Like,
Hoover.
nigga,
It's
you
a
can't
different-
live
it's
up
a
his
whole
shirt
different
and
thing.
say,
But it doesn't matter about
And
him banging
still-
all right, you getting pressed is different because I mean you're a white dude, so no
Yeah,
one's gonna
yeah,
be
like-
like, oh, he pressed. But him getting pressed, fucking 607 homies gonna be like, damn, how the fuck you let that nigga just all them Cali niggas out here trying to gang up on you and make us look bad?
But he,
No,
but
no,
I
no,
feel
no,
like he
bro.
stood up for himself in the interview.
You know how that shit go. That's like you.
that's
All right,
true.
come on,
That's
come on.
true. No,
That's
you right,
from a
Remo.
human
But I'm
perspective.
saying,
Yes.
He
nigga,
wasn't
you
punked.
crawling on the floor.
No, but
That make you look bad too. If you gonna say they tripping about a nigga talking crazy to him, then they should trip about him crawling on the floor and begging a nigga. You know what I mean? Like
the thing is this, dude. Like,
it's all an act, right?
no, here's the thing. Like, and Unc gets mad at me when I say this, and I'm not saying this to disrespect Unc in any way, because I really fuck with Unc.
Yeah.
But he knows, like, and I'm not saying he intentionally is trying to disrespect people.
I already know.
But my thing is this: like, you are like, you say you want to help everybody achieve a higher consciousness. You want to transcend gang banging. You don't
But he
want
say he
those-
wants balance.
Okay, so, and if he's this disruption, then why are you tripping when you're around these people in essentially the safest place you could talk to them? Like these fools are over here, even if they are from a hood or this or that, right? When motherfuckers come to No Jumper, they're not here to trip. They're really not.
Right.
This is a break in the monotony.
But at the
this
same
is like,
time, though, bro, I know a lot about natural law, universal law. I know about the cosmos. You know what I dig? What I mean, man? I know a lot about all that as well. The microcosm, the macrocosm. No Jumper is not the place to. I'm not trying to convert y'all into.
no,
you know what I
okay,
mean?
but that is.
I'm gonna raise y'all vibration.
But that has nothing to do.
All
with
right,
it.
hold on one moment though. All right,
I'm
yo,
gonna raise your vibration.
yo.
It's Break That the Chin and
Oh, what up, guys?
What's good?
Hey,
What's happening, Brick?
what's up, Perry?
Yo, we live. We got. Yeah, you know who in here. We got
Bring the
Ross,
break
Traveler
up.
Ross in here, Lush in here, Josh, Cliff World TV, my boy Comp in here.
Word, Brick.
It's going down in there, man. What's going on,
Let me give you a little bit of the scoop right now. What's going on, Brick? So look, since
Brick,
you
I
left,
love you.
since you left,
Free break.
yeah,
Free Brick,
yeah,
man.
love, bro. But like, all right, so look, Brick, since you left, 607 on, you know, he been coming to No Jumper.
Your son.
He became a host at No Jumper, and him and 4 Extras did a podcast recently. I don't know if you've been up to date, but the nigga, all right, before he did the podcast with 607, with 4 Extras, he did a podcast with Munchie. During the podcast with Munchie, he said some shit that he shouldn't have said, and he upset a lot of Bloods. You know the word that Bloods don't like? He said it during the pod, and he said it twice. So that shit already set LA on fire. Had everybody like, yo, on Munchie, like, yo, how you let the nigga say that shit? So look.
We gotta make it faster because I probably got 4-5 more minutes.
I bet. All right, speed it up, fast forward. 4 Extras and 607 did a podcast the other day. You know, 4 Extras, when he come to No Jumper, the nigga come like 30, 40 niggas deep. 607 in here by himself. The nigga,
I thought you only got 3 people, though. I thought we was standing on that.
and that's where the problems is becoming a little tricky.
You know we never stood on that, Brick. Come on, brother.
No.
That's
Because no. It only gets bending broke for certain people, gang. I ain't gonna lie. We just send people on for that shit.
And
So it's like motherfuckers just gotta stand on that.
And that's where 607 got a problem, because he feel No Jumper put him in a bad situation to have all these Crip niggas pressing him, because the podcast, everybody saying 4 Extras, punked out 607 but like, nigga, he got 40, 50 niggas with him. If I shoot this nigga in here, then what? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in here at 1, 2 people. So it's been a whole lot of...
So, hey, shout out to 607 for getting the job. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 607 he stay doing bullshit, though. He better stop trying to get up under people. This ain't the state where you can play with a nigga gang, and we don't take gang culture as like a joke out here. That's what he do need to understand. Like, that's my boy. You know, I created that character, right?
And he giving you,
that's Dog's daddy right there.
And he giving you credit for it too, though. On God, he said.
That's my nigga.
And he said he.
I'm not even saying it. I'm not even saying it like that.
He said he learned the game from you, Brick, multiple times.
Yeah, that's my nigga. Like, I'm not saying it in no son and manner. Like, I seen what the world took to in 607 and I told him to keep that energy right there every time you on camera, because the world is taking it at. So all the
This call is from a federal prison.
all the trolley-woly shit that he do, man, you know what I'm saying? I respect it, but gang culture is not to be trolled. You got to understand, if you let somebody troll your gang culture while you sitting there on No Jumper, which is the most critiqued show on YouTube, you get what I'm saying? A motherfucker, you got to go back to their hood like, oh, yeah, damn, you sold your soul for an interview. Oh, all the shit that I used to go through. So you got to think, soon as a motherfucker get to popping it about gang culture, a nigga got to really press like 10 toes down, like you can't give a nigga no breather. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, for real.
You already know what's going on. You know, you said it better than with everybody, man. We miss your perspective out here on shit, man.
Yeah, Brick, we need you,
You
bro.
already know, man. I got some shit about to pop up on my YouTube, too, bro. You know, I was with the Fidelity Bomber for the last 2 weeks, and he killed himself right in front of my cell yesterday. So.
What the fuck?
Nah, you just dropped the bomb. We didn't know that.
How?
How, Copa? How?
He jumped off the top tier hugging the trash can. I'm gonna break it down into detail, man, and then y'all go ahead and dissect it on the next news or something, man. You already know.
That's a man.
Free break, Patrick.
Yeah, you already know. That's my man's right there. Look at him. Everybody back in action. Hopefully, I'm gonna go back up for a bail next month, but hey, it's finna cut out, man. I love y'all, man. No Jumper, the coolest podcast in the world, man. Y'all stay tapped in. Hey, I'm gonna call you in a couple hours.
All right, bet. Hit my phone.
I'm drinking the cuz calling your honor.
Peace, bro. Take care.
Man, free Brick, man. Fuck everybody else. Free Brick, baby dog. Come on, bro.
Free Brick, man.
Free everybody. But
Those
I,
type of perspectives you can't get. Yeah, he in good spirits.
He in good spirits, dog.
yeah, he's gonna be home soon, bro. He ain't do nothing wrong. Man.
Brick a gangster, so he used to sitting down and doing this type of shit. It's just unfortunate.
Upstanding citizen, podcaster, father,
tight shit,
musician,
all that too. But he's still a gangster.
I mean,
y'all, let's get into some of these. I was finna
free
say
free Brick, free Unk.
Topics.
Yeah, we get some of the topics, but you can do some of the
shit. We got one $5 super chat. Why don't you read that comparator?
Nah, I don't want to read that shit.
Yeah, read that shit.
What is it? Lush, the king of gays?
Planet Wills, $5.
Who's
Lush
that?
is the king of potting.
All right,
the glazer becomes the glazed.
Oh, all right.
I ain't even going. I'm gonna say free Brick.
Nah, he said keep Remo in the research room. Hey, that nigga said free Brick, free Crip Mac, free Sus.
Sus is free.
Deep
pork
Ice in here, man.
Lush, the king of gay potting.
All right.
I don't agree. I think Remo is camera talent.
No, Remo's a boss right, dog. Remo
got the research and the potting, you know what I'm saying? But most,
Yeah.
Remo's the Heisenberg of the pod.
But you're not wrong about the research shit. I want to learn more about research. Come on, fool. What the fuck?
You know, I'm just doing my little 1-2-1-2. So,
we need
so
to
let's
talk on some research, man.
Let's talk about Almighty though. So you said Almighty. I did see somewhere. It looked like he out.
He out.
So
call him.
According to all sources, I mean, I could call him.
Call him, fool.
Why you done popped out?
I don't know if he gonna answer.
No.
He came home and didn't say nothing.
I don't know if he gonna answer, but
is he approved to be on No Jumper again?
I mean, I hope so. You feel me? I'm not the one that said he couldn't come over.
Well,
here.
someone quit, so there's an open position. Technically, right?
The Reddit are expecting him to come back.
Quit because he haven't got paid. Because he hasn't got paid.
Oh, yeah.
All he wants
you're
is
talking
money.
about Suspect.
No. They say he quit so he could come.
Oh, yeah. So
you know what I mean? There's
yeah,
an open position.
But I don't know if going to jail and come back out invalidates Suspect's departure. You know what I'm saying? Can he just come back out? I don't know. The Reddit want him back.
Like, come on, that's my punishment. Man,
come on, bro.
I mean, who knows?
Forget about all that other shit in the past, nigga. I just came home, baby. Accept me.
Yeah,
I could see that working.
Yeah. Yeah, come on, man.
I'm not expecting bro to answer to keep it a full sack, but his phone is ringing multiple times, which indicates that it's on.
Phone is on.
Which further indicates that he is indeed
outside,
not in the motherfucking towers.
Oh, he's out. He's out.
Feel me? He's a free man. By all accounts, we don't. You feel
How long
me?
was he locked up? Like
I'm
a month
not
and a half? 2 months? A month and a half?
No, I don't even think. No, it wasn't even that long. Like 3.5
like a
weeks.
month and a half?
Yeah, 3 weeks.
That's long enough because to formulate a plot, nigga. Yeah, I ain't fucking with them niggas no more, man.
So he caught a charge for having bear mace.
So okay, so the charge.
So
no, I didn't know you couldn't have bear mace.
That's probably why he ain't answer. You feel me? You know we was gonna get in that ass.
Back up.
Yeah.
That's public knowledge, no?
Yeah, so
I didn't know that was you could get in trouble for that.
I don't know if it was specifically bear mace.
What the hell is the bear mace?
Why would he have bear
Might
mace?
have, but it was.
What is it's super strong mace, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to research it. I'm
Spicy
trying to
mace.
find out about the bear mace.
Charleston White. He got Charleston
mace?
White book.
Mace con queso. That's not like his formal. It wasn't like so. Originally,
If I would have hoe
So-
had one.
no. So he got busted for a weapons charge in March of this year. Like I want to say like March 14th or 16th.
Yeah.
And apparently he had a prior incident which he wasn't formally really charged with yet. But at that moment, since it was like pending still, they chose to bring charges and make sure like that he had difficulty. This is per my understanding at least. Being granted a reasonable bail and things like that. That's how come his bail was.
So he gonna get caught with 2 straps.
So if
Some bear mace.
if you get the charge that's amongst the other charges from the previous incident, which I believe to be in the end of 2023 type shit. I think it happened. It was like late 2023, early 2024.
Sounds like some bullshit, man.
Yeah, some bullshit for sure. But
Bear
like
mace on you, man.
he gonna get his way up out of there for sure. I mean, he's already.
That bear mace will break a crowd down though.
Oh yeah.
Somebody trying to jump you.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Fuck yeah.
As long as you whip it out at the right time.
Shit, when they had the tear gas when we was covering the protests and all that, when we was out there frontlining and shit, I was like, damn, I could smell that shit from like a half a block away.
Oh,
Like,
really? You feel it?
Hey, so are we gonna do this no jumper boxing thing?
I mean,
No, for real.
like who do you want? to box
There's
with?
Almighty and Brandon, me and King Pill, or you know what I mean?
You and
Like-
King Phil.
No,
That's
for
like,
real, because
I didn't even know that.
No.
No, I mean, I'm
Adam
not
texted me the other day, hey, you
can
want
make
to
it
box?
happen.
I'm like, yeah, I will never turn down a fade. You know what I mean? And we
Yeah.
were DMing each other. So like, what are we doing? Is this money or no money or what? Because no one turns down fades right here.
So
fool.
who are your
you
available fades?
and
Who are
you
your
and
avail-
Maria.
Yeah. Who are your available fades?
Oh man, Blue Devil.
Is this a formal fade inquiry?
No. I'm saying like that
No,
one's for free.
Is this a formal
That one's
fade
for free.
submission?
That one's for free.
Yeah,
But King Pill, is that a real thing or what? Because I seen you guys drop the clip and all that. Like, is that a
You
real
want that
thing?
fade? King Pill, he want that fade.
No, I'm
You
just
heard what
saying.
he
Are we
said?
No, I
doing
mean,
it or
like-
what?
Nah,
Do you
be
wanna
straight
fight
up
him?
with it? He
He
want
asked-
that fade, bro.
No, hold on. Adam text me, hey, you want to box him?
Oh,
And it's like, fool, I'm not gonna say
oh,
no.
boxing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
You know
that's
what I
right.
mean? No boxing fade, same thing.
I mean, I'm sure.
But then I hear it for extras getting paid $50K for that. I'll take 10.
I feel like-
10K, dog.
I feel like 4X's needs 100 for a real boxing match.
Oh,
I
really?
think
He's
that's
gonna bring a crowd, man. Like I feel like when 4Extras has an official boxing match, whoever it's with, there's gonna be a lot of money in that.
Who you think will be a good contender now? Because Aaron the Plumber acting, I ain't gonna lie, you acting pussy. You acting pussy, bro.
Hey, but he be training. He got hands. He got hands. But you're a rat. But you're a rat. You're a rat, fool. You're a rat.
Name, right? To go up with 4Extras, like who would be a good opponent?
Yeah,
Somebody with
a good opponent.
the same size and fighting ability as him, but also with the same level of clout.
Fools were talking about
you line him up
before.
with?
Fools were talking about Shannon Briggs versus Lovejoy. I really like. Do you know
Man, we just seen Lovejoy go down.
But Shannon Briggs is old as like he's an older guy.
Shannon Briggs 4Extra. I'm more trying to see.
I'm low key down for that too.
Some
damn near
shit like that, like a old school pro boxer.
Yeah,
4Extra in his prime.
Okay,
Shit would go off.
I feel like 4Extra.
We need a better contender.
I hear that.
I feel like Lovejoy versus
Lush,
Shannon
though?
Briggs is a good
We
fight.
need a contender for Lush.
I think for like
You think Lovejoy would be a good? Really?
yeah, I think that's a good.
You just
contender.
seen what happened, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. But he needs his redemption on home soil.
That happened 2 times too on camera.
Yeah, but this is like in it.
But when you go to Mexico, you supposed to go out there to knock motherfuckers out. This nigga go out there and get knocked out every time. Boop, drop, boop.
He has a. I think he's like.
This nigga got knocked out in Germany, Mexico.
He's like 16 and 13 or some shit.
Oh my god, 16 and 13.
I don't know.
You still get paid when you lose, though, right?
Yeah.
Still get your bread.
16 and 13 is a
Universe
crazy record, bro.
regardless.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
I'm not. I don't know if that's his exact record, but I
16
believe
and
it's.
13 is wild.
I'm just saying he is like a somewhat 50% average. Like,
He's 16 wins though.
yeah,
So he's up.
He's got some wins.
He's
He's
still up.
got some wins. I think then you got to look at the records of the people that he's fought.
So you saying he'll be a
But-
good contender for 4Extra?
No, I said that him versus Shannon Briggs
Oh, okay.
is a good
Yeah,
fade.
yeah.
4Extra, to be honest, like
I'm trying to think
Faux
so
extra-
hard who he could fight. Who would
Faux-
actually like.
4Extra
be the
versus
perfect
Mano.
Mano.
They got the same like
could
the
work.
build, huh? that
You feel me?
aggression.
Like a big ass fool from the
Yeah.
East Coast, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, because he wants a star. He wants like a.
A lot of the best contenders are like incarcerated, like Uncle Murder versus 4Extra.
No, Uncle Murder would work nicely. Is he incarcerated?
He isn't he?
Damn.
Lush, who you
Yeah.
call someone out, Lush?
Call someone out?
Yeah, come on.
I
Stop being a
have no-
pussy. Other than Big Rick.
What other than Big Rick?
Other than Big Rick, I barked you out right here. Call someone out,
Big
fool.
Rick,
You still got a problem with Big Rick still?
I never had a problem with him.
Yeah, he got.
I seen
But,
that. I seen
hey,
that.
yeah,
incident,
you
though.
seen
It was
right?
Yeah, I seen that.
it was so I don't even want to speak on
Now
it.
let's not
but,
speaking on it.
He had the homie blotted out.
Yeah. Don't
had
trip.
some other
Who you gonna
shit,
call
like,
out right now?
Who am I gonna call out?
Yeah, if it's a no
Who-
jumper
who do
fighting
you think-
championship right now, dog.
Like for bread or just like some Rick?
Oh, it got to be bread involved.
Because
Niggas ain't doing
Because
that
I
shit
ain't got
for
no like
Like, these hands are for everybody. It's free. fool, but if-
bisexual hands. They for
No,
everybody.
whoa.
Yeah.
No, who you calling out?
No, it's a good question. Like, who do you think I should fight? Who do you call out
You-
for me?
I think you
Start a
gotta
fight
you gotta
for me.
get down with Smack,
Amanda
bro.
Perez from Starbucks.
Smack?
Yeah.
He has one leg.
Ooh.
Man, what that supposed to mean?
He'll probably fuck
He
you up.
athletic. That
Does he
nigga-
have one leg?
He probably
He's
compensating
spelled
for that with the
That
with the
nigga still
hand.
do the Hoover stomp,
Hold
though.
on. No, I think
Hoover
Smack will
stomp?
fuck you up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're my boy, fool.
I'll sweep his leg.
Okay.
And now if it's an MMA fight, we do on a different.
I'll
No,
sweep his
boxing.
leg.
Yeah.
Boxing? Yeah.
You think
for
you'll
sure.
get smacked? I don't know. That might
For
be
So
sure.
that's a call out.
That's
You
not
gotta
a
have
call
confidence
out.
in yourself.
I'm not calling out Smack, but I'm down to fight whoever.
Oh.
Like
Let me
if
see,
it's
who
for
would be a
money.
good contender for some money.
Let me put it like this. All right, when Bo Extra and King Pill were splitting hairs about their $50,000 purse or $100,000, et cetera. Like, and to clarify, purse means what you get paid.
I'll take 10K.
Before-
What's up? I'll
before
take
people
10.
like take
I'll
this,
take
like,
10 right now, dog.
No, I would let like either one of them knock me out for 50.
For the
bands.
50.
Oh,
Yeah,
what?
like,
Yeah,
you feel me?
I
Like,
feel you though, bro.
Fast, like.
I understand that.
Are you kidding? Like,
That's what Unc is saying. He'll take 50.
yeah, probably, dog.
No. That's why Unc is
Like-
saying he'll take 50K to get knocked
Like,
out.
Go down,
Probably.
Go down,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's like, I'll take 50K, knock me out.
So if it's for bread, like fuck yeah, like I'm fucking Smack Up. I'm fucking
Oh
people
yeah,
way
no,
bigger than
I
Smack
found
Up.
the contender in
Like,
head.
Oh, what?
Nigga,
I don't
4
wanna-
extras
like-
and black belt branded.
oh, that's a good fight. Yeah, I like.
You
But,
ain't got to be mad at somebody to
but
get
nah,
out.
like if you're going by 4 extras criteria, like okay, who's a bigger?
That nigga
what-
black belt branded got 3 identities. That
No.
nigga is branded for no jumper. He's black belt branded.
You're not wrong.
I'm just
But
saying.
I'm not.
Any
wrong.
beef
Let me
with
ask
Rick
and I'm not saying you're wrong in any capacity. But who has a bigger name, Brandon.
do.
No. Brandon or King Pill. Like who's more
Phil
famous?
got that bigger name right now.
Who has a bigger name?
Nah, both of them don't.
You said
No, who has a bigger name? Brandon or King Pill?
Definitely got a bigger name than Brandon right now. 100%. That's 100%.
King Pill says Josh. King Pill says Cliff.
Yeah.
What do you think?
100%.
I feel like they're both like just getting on my radar now.
Yeah,
Both getting on
right.
your
Right.
radar.
It's kind of like, eh.
You.
I think King
What
Pill
do you
got a
think?
song.
They're like they don't even make the
Brandon
radar.
ain't
The
got no
radar's
song.
right here. Like,
Brandon, my dog. Shout out to Brandon though. I rock with Brandon heavy. But King
Yeah,
Pill, as
Brandon's
far as
interesting.
personality,
Fuck with him.
King Pill is like more. But I'm saying Brandon, I feel like would be more willing to get that.
King Pill's
bag.
like a down ass
He
J
already
Cat,
a
huh?
fighter.
No,
I feel like he needs to fight MMA with someone though. Like that's where
You
his
got to kick
strength is at.
somebody ass.
No, I mean
for
all
sure,
these
right?
are all these.
You gotta
Trying to
these
see him
fights
do
are
that
all
on
boxing,
somebody.
though, right?
Yeah,
Like,
boxing. Fool.
These fights are all boxing.
But King Phil's like a down ass
yeah.
J Cat, right? Or like
I mean, like,
you
know,
did a
like-
blog. I should have went with you.
Like, how do you define J
Say that
Cat for
again.
real?
You
Because
said a down ass
we use that term looser and looser. Like, no,
He called
no,
himself
Diddy.
a J Cat though. To be
Did he?
fair, He
Okay,
did.
so
yeah,
yeah.
no, you just like.
So then, yeah. So how do we define J Cat?
Niggas to be on them pills,
All
to
over
be
the
snorting
place, yeah.
Seroquel.
Nah,
Okay,
I
so a
think he's pretty sober.
jailhouse J Cat is like a fool that
So
on
niggas be
pills,
on
all
the
stuck
Seroquel
on
in the
pills. and
county.
shit.
No.
Seroquel.
He's not like that, but like
No,
he's,
that's a jailhouse J Cat.
okay.
Like the
People
way I
that
throw a J Cat is
people
like
that
a
you
big
know
ass.
for real on the
Gary,
slick,
how do we throw a J Cat at?
they got a
Because
problem.
in the Bay, fools used it in a
Like a
whole
lame?
different way for a long ass time.
Like a lame, right? Like a
Oh,
down
lame?
lame.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of it
But
like somebody that's
A
messed
lame
up
is
and rock.
like, exactly.
smoker.
So you see what I'm saying? Okay, so we've heard three different definitions. We've heard the jailhouse, like
J Cat.
like jailhouse J Cat. We heard smoker and a lame. You feel me? Three different definitions. That's why I'm asking.
So
you
let's
to
make one
define-
super
What's
J
the
Cat.
correct one?
And the
I mean,
genius J Cat is
they're
Unk.
all correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
okay.
and
Oh,
then-
okay.
It's like
Okay,
saying
they're all
girl.
correct.
Okay,
Let me
Unk
girl
is a
Cat.
genius
Girl
J
is.
Cat.
They're
Unk
all
is
correct,
a
but just-
genius J Cat.
Just depends on the context. Like,
Genius
Like
J Cat.
straight up, dog. He's a genius J Cat.
no, I mean,
I
like,
don't know if you could call Uncle J Cat.
I think Unk just.
Because he plays dumb, but he's a genius.
No, yeah, like
You know what I mean? He plays super dumb, but he's down. Like he knows what he's doing. When he dissed the homie, when he dissed him, he knew what he was
he
doing.
knew what he
But
did.
then he knows how to maneuver like
But
all
that-
genius.
okay, so that's what I
Yeah.
said. That was my first
good point.
reaction. That was my very first reaction, and then Unk got really upset when I was like, kind of bringing up that narrative a lot. He's like, "Oh, you're trying to make me look bad." Da, 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 da. Like,
No, it's just
Lush, you're sliming me out. You're
genius
like-
J Cat. That's
no,
what he's getting you right now.
It's not genius J Cat. It's like how intentional are his actions.
It seems intentional, but see, at the same time too, with every action is a reaction. So even if you did that intentionally, knowing that it was just gonna spike views and Munchie B wasn't gonna do nothing, and you can sit here and play, oh yeah, I'm retarded. This will still make somebody like a 4 extra or whatever see that and say, oh yeah, I got an extra get on them now because I'm not even gonna leave you room to do nothing like that to me, bro. Because people, bro, can you believe that people? Why Munchie B ain't get up and do nothing? Why didn't Munchie B get up? Like nigga,
But I
he's
think-
blind.
but it's
he's
not-
blind. He knew it because he's a genius J Cat. Look, to be
Not-
fair,
but-
I feel like everybody has a little bit of J Cat in them. I don't know how many
how much
percentage.
people supposed to tell
2%,
that
3%, 10%. Some people have 50%, 90%, 100%. You know what I mean? We all have a little bit of J Cat in them. Come on, like Lush got 99.9 J Cat in them,
But a bitch ain't one.
right? Right?
99% J Cat, but a bitch ain't one.
I love you, that.
Power
See?
up, gang.
That was like a super J Cat moment.
Yeah, there you go. You could borrow some J Cat. But with that being said, like I don't really think that like with Unk it's a matter of like in the moment does he get just like turned up and be feeling himself and let his mouth just get a little bit ahead of
nigga, you know Munchie B's a blood. Everybody in the world.
But to think that Munchie B's not gonna do anything is like doing yourself a disservice.
No,
because
I ain't gonna say he's not gonna do nothing.
like
but
telegraph a punch, LOL, like all that. Yeah, I get that. But that's not to say that
really
you don't
can't
be
see
with
for
them.
real.
That's not to say that you don't be with you who he be
Yeah,
with.
the
and
whoopers though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
he
Like
out
it,
there
it,
with 'em.
it could like he could make it go left real quick.
Yeah, it's
You feel
crazy,
me?
bro.
Like if he wanted to.
Yeah. So do you
And-
think that 607 Unk did that intentionally?
No, I'm not 100. Like honestly, he's so good. He's either like he's a modern day Andy Kaufman,
Bro, he's a
basically.
genius JK. I'm
Like-
telling
like-
you.
If you got Hoover tattooed on your stomach,
Yeah, he knows what
telling
he's
me
doing.
You forgot how to. Just forgot gang shit.
No.
You
He
forgot
got
this-
it like
No,
what?
but,
What?
like,
Like, he
there-
got it like
but-
a half a centimeter.
But
Little bit of
He
Hoover.
had it small because he's a genius JK. He'd be like, oh, what is it? Like
But-
small. He got it small. He's still banging it, but he got it small.
but you from West Memphis, right? You
No, I'm
feel
from
me?
Arkansas.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what I'm saying.
tell
Like,
him,
yeah.
Lil Rock.
What- yeah,
Come
yeah.
on.
The Rock, okay, Lil Rock. Yeah. Yeah, West
But I'm
Memphis.
saying,
But
you
I'm just saying.
forgetting
But
the
that's
S
part.
word-
That's a city in Arkansas, by the way,
Little
for
Rock,
people that don't
Arkansas.
know.
But I'm saying,
Like,
look though,
so is West
you
Memphis.
forgetting that the S word is disrespectful to Bloods is like nigga not learning, forgetting how to ride.
No,
a bike.
I don't think. But that's the thing.
As a
like,
gang member.
I don't. But,
You
but,
from
but
Hoover,
you,
nigga.
do you think that he went there that day with the intention? Or do you think like the moment that he heard this fool being like, oh, okay, like when this fool was like super, when Munchie B made it clear that he didn't want to sit next to Unc, do you think Unc was like, oh, I'm going to say something to fuck with him? I'm going to da-da-da-da. Do you think he like
I feel
consciously?
like Unc is a fool that before
think
he
he'll plan it
pods, he does his homework. He goes on a drawing
think he'll
board.
plan it
He
out.
starts writing down everything. He's
But
like,
that's a smart man,
He's,
though.
he's like this.
Smart man. I'm not hating on him either.
Don't fucking
And then he goes.
Smart.
Yeah, he's not writing
then-
shit
I'm
down,
not saying
bro.
that.
No,
No,
he's
yeah.
I see.
freestyling,
No,
for
no,
sure.
he a
He's
genius.
freestyling, bro.
Okay,
He's
no,
just an
he was
intelligent
cool.
dude.
Sometimes
No,
you're
no.
freestyling, you catch the wrong word.
Nah,
Right.
he's not freestyling that, dog. He knows what he's doing.
Look, I'ma tell
He
you how I
bangs
know
every
he know
set. Sureño this,
That's how
that,
you know he
woo,
know what
woo,
he
woo,
doing,
woo.
bro. Because when he felt disrespected, he said, "Hold on, nigga." He snapped out of that shit. 4 extras. I need that fade. I need that fade, man. I need a $5,000, $50,000 fade.
You really think that that's like what it was, bro?
Nigga,
Like-
any man that feels disrespected, go home at night, lay down, they close their eyes, and they feel that. Like, hold on, damn, I should have did something, huh? Yeah, nigga, you should have slapped that nigga, or you should have said something back. That's what made him come the next day and say, you know what, 4 extras, I want to catch that $50,000 fade. I want to catch that fade.
Look,
and I'm
No,
glad Remo's
he did
back
his own
right
thing.
now.
He
what
did
you
his
mean.
own thing.
Wait, so
playing.
Uncle legitimately is like, as we said earlier, just to reiterate, he's on the fence currently.
Nah, he 100% on the fence because like
Yeah.
nigga,
like
we done had talks and I thought he was gonna be back on Tuesday. You know,
He wants his fed.
we thought he was gonna be here on Tuesday, but it's been a situation where he kind of on the fence about shit. So we'll see, and we still finna, you know what I'm saying?
But he's in this other chat with me, like about like the cipher, like still asking about
Exactly.
beats, like,
and
Fool,
was-
he's down.
like,
he
what
just
the
wants his
fuck,
money,
dude? Like,
dog.
I think
That's it.
long term he gonna
Yeah,
be down.
he's cool.
but
I feel like it's
I just
content.
feel like he felt like No Jumper put him in a bad situation
Right.
where he wasn't on even playing fields before Extra, and I feel like maybe that's a brand risk for him. He like, look, I got a lot of motion going on outside of No Jumper and shit. I'm not finna come to No Jumper and fuck my motion up and fuck what I got going on up for some shit when I'm already making a lot of money. So I feel like if he is gonna be a No Jumper host, we need to protect him, and you know what I'm saying? We need to treat him, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't a situation where we did it on purpose, because at the end of the day, for Extra show like this every time, but I do understand, like, he do need to be on even playing fields when it comes to situations like this. He shouldn't be feeling intimidated doing interviews and shit like that, and that's where I'm at with it.
Stop acting like a pussy, fool. Like, straight up, dog. You see what I walked into, dog? You backdoored me. Now you got the same feeling. Stop acting like a fucking bond, fool. You're gonna get your little check and then come back, fool. We need you. We love you. Come on. We need high energy. There's low vibrations. Come make it balance. You're about balance.
Come bring the high vibrations.
Yeah, you're about balance. Come balance, No Jumper.
him
Four
saying
extras
he wants to
scared him
fight.
off, huh?
Yeah,
No,
but
he
him saying
didn't. Nah,
wants to
he
fight
played the ball.
Fo
Extra
Extra.
scared him.
Him saying he
He's
want to
scared,
fight
man.
Fo Extra to me is like, oh, I don't want to come
No,
back.
okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's
I'm
all
like,
right.
He
man,
had an idea for a play, and he's like, I'm gonna make some
So
more
look,
money doing this.
okay, so look, let's do a tag team championship. Me and Unc versus whoever.
You and Unc in the tag team.
No,
match?
no,
you and
yeah, I'm
Unc
his
versus
partner.
4 extras and
No,
someone
no,
else.
and King Bill.
You got his back face.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm running. Hey, Unc, I got you, fool. Let's bring this vibration
I like
balance up, dog.
All right,
I
I
like
feel like
that.
we've been on this topic a minute, and we got some clips. We got to feed the fam. So look, we did the Pusha T one yet? Any
No.
topics we jumped in? All right, so
No.
let's hop into the Pusha T topic. So Pusha T and Clips, they're back together. You know what I'm saying? Him and his brother, they back
Malice.
on Malice. They back working together. They got an album on the way.
Or I guess
And,
it's no malice now.
Uh,
Or is it
Kendrick
Malice?
Lamar was initially supposed to be on the album, but it was a situation where I think one of the songs, I think Kendrick's still gonna be on there, but at first it wasn't getting cleared. And then Pusha T is also he on his anti-Kanye West situation, like wave right now. At one point, him and Ye, I think he was the what would you call it? Like the creative director at Good Music.
Yeah,
he was
right.
the creative director at Good Music for a minute.
Yep.
But to me
when they had
personally,
motion.
when they had motion, and I feel like Ye still got motion, just not musically, but I feel like he's still just like culturally relevant. But I think the last straw, because think about it, Kanye West been saying a whole bunch of bullshit for a minute now. All of a sudden, Pusha T's coming out like standing against him. I think Pusha T the last straw when Ye dissed Jay-Z kids. And I feel like Pusha got a relationship with Jay-Z where he like, all right, you doing too much. I ain't standing with you on this one.
What did he say about the kids?
He said they were retarded.
He said them niggas look. He said they look retarded and that nobody.
He was saying both
the twins. He said both the twins look retarded, and he was like, how come Jay-Z and Beyonce never post pictures of them?
That's crazy.
I mean, like, and preserving their children's digital privacy does definitely not imply necessarily that they're like neurodivergent in any capacity.
Yeah.
But like to be like to jump out that's a really scandalous thing to joke about.
He catching as defamation for that probably.
For sure.
For sure.
But that's some shit Charleston White would say about somebody.
Especially but especially if it's true.
All right, let's watch the clip of what Pusha T had to say exactly. Where his
no comment.
No comment. It's
Shit's crazy.
Fifth.
Because he is not a person that we ain't the same. We can't outside of music, we're nothing.
You and Kanye.
Yeah, we can't be anything outside of music. Like, music is where we clicked.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of that, his principles, his morals, his mindset, we don't see eye to eye hardly ever.
Sure.
Ever. And we never have. I've said it a lot of times.
Mm-hmm.
We don't.
I saw you smiling, Malice, a little bit.
Because you're on the.
I seen him out there. You know what I'm saying? I know what's going on with him. I watch him. I watch him close. I watch him like my mom would watch him, and to know what's going on. And my brother just we come from just loyalty to a fault. If you're my friend, you're my friend. You know what I'm saying? And I just seen him in the mix of people who I don't think reciprocated. I'm talking about, through his career. You know what I'm saying? It's like, to me, he just looked like a lone wolf out there. You know what I'm saying? But, still holding up his principles and his ethics and standing on business the way he stands on business.
Were you wanting to call him back and say you don't have to be the lone wolf?
No, listen, it's good to be the lone wolf sometimes.
It is good
to be the lone wolf sometimes. Yeah,
everybody knows.
Yeah, it's no
they
sympathy.
can see it.
Yeah. That's how you move out here in this world. You know what I'm saying? If you're a man, that's how you
if
move.
You're a man.
If you're a man.
If you're a man.
Only if you're a man, though. Because if you ain't a man,
you in trouble.
You can't move like this.
Yeah.
Well, you got to flip-flop and kiss ass and do all the...
It's a very anticlimactic clip.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Backbiting and
reality TV is mud wrestling. A wise man once said.
Yes, it is. Of course it is.
I feel like he's talking about Drake.
Kidding me?
Now that you guys are...
That's what you think he's talking about?
No, I feel like when he's talking about flip-flop, kiss ass, and backbiting, it's like people say that Ye gave the drop on Drake having a secret kid to Pusha. That's been debated, but like...
He did give it up.
And then you see Drake on stage. Didn't Drake and Ye touch stage for the Larry Hoover concert? And then now Ye's talking about like, yeah, Drake's my favorite artist still. It's like, bro, your supposed man's Pusha T was going to war with Drake, and you was backdooring him for him. And then I feel like that's what he's talking about when he's talking about flip-flopping, kiss-ass, backbiting.
Well, that's Ye that's flip-flopping.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, he's talking about Ye not being a man, but he's talking about he's referring to the situation with Drake and Ye.
No, but let's be real.
I ain't saying he's talking about Drake.
But let's be real.
It's
not a Clips comeback if there's not heavy discontent with whatever previous record label they were signed to or involved with. And that's literally, if you look at the entire trajectory of their career from the beginning. When they came out with Pharrell, they were pissed off about the shit that happened when they dropped the Funeral single and all that before. Then when they came back with Hell Hath No Fury, on the heels of all those Rehab Gang mixtapes, it was like, sorry to the fans, but the Crackers wasn't playing fair at Jive, right? You feel me? Like, that was the whole narrative. Now, he's tripping on Kanye. Oh my God. Of course. People were already saying it was redundant that at age 50, Pusha T is still talking about selling cocaine. But now, your
trying to
marketing.
hear it.
But I don't care exactly. That doesn't bother me.
Yes.
Sell more crack. You feel me?
Yeah, sell more
like,
crack.
like what did Hope say? Buy a bundle for buy a kilo for Chief Keef. Like I love it, but what I don't love is y'all not sounding cool anymore. Y'all not being cutting edge. Y'all not being like the paradigm of what's next level in rap. This is the first time that like I haven't looked at Pusha and Malice like in awe. They look like humans to me, and I'm not even saying that disrespectfully because I still like hella respect. You know, I love what these fools do and all that, but this whole comeback and this like now like them tripping on different people and like Pusha choosing lyrically the easiest target that you know that is not going to fight back in any capacity, but you know is great clickbait. Like, yeah, it's smart. Okay, let's diss Travis Scott. But on some like rap shit, when you wonder why you're not included higher on those lists when you deserve to be. That's why, bro.
Nah,
Shit like
I don't know. I feel like
Shit
though,
like this.
I feel like him
This is
doing
all
this,
like
he's keeping it real though. You got all these people that are scared to go at Ye, even with the dumb shit that he says. People are still scared to go at him. People are scared to go at Drake. They're scared to go at Travis Scott. But like someone like Travis Scott, he done some bad shit. I've heard he's not a nice person behind the scenes. So like Pusha's keeping it real. That's what he's saying when he's a lone wolf. He's like, I don't give a shit.
Hold that nigga out, nigga, nice or not.
Yeah, what the fuck does that have to do with
Tory?
anything? Right. No, you're right.
Why you ain't get out with Tory, nigga?
Yeah, exactly.
You so mean, nigga. Tory said cut the cameras off. Get in here, nigga.
Hey, Tory was a gangster.
But you right, Trap.
He's like 4'11". He was gangster.
You're right, Trap. But he's supposed to be a hard ass. You're supposed to be like an MC, right? Like you hold yourself to this exalted level of lyrical excellence. You get mad when people don't have you ranked high on the all-time list. You be getting into back and forth with other rappers about it. You feel me? For your press releases. Like, I love Pusha T. I was a Pusha T glazer for the longest. Like, I'm the biggest. I'm a Clips baby type shit. You feel me?
But I feel like
glazing all these kinds of things.
He's still good. I'd still check for a Clips album now, but at the same time, it's like we're not going to pretend like he still got it like he did back in the day when he was the hot new thing. He's like an OG. He's like Unk. He's like an Unk.
That's house
legendary Unk basically now.
Yeah, he is a legendary
whack,
Unk.
I feel like they're whack now.
I want to hear that shit.
Yeah, the shit don't sound good.
Yeah, they're whack now. They're
E40,
whack.
bro.
They want to diss
Facts.
Kanye. Kanye put you on the map.
Well, it's like I'm not mad at like it's just at this point it's just stale. You know what I'm saying? And it looks kind of like
No, but he's keeping it real though. I feel like
They're clout chasing.
He's. I don't think he's clout chasing. He's just being real about it. Like it's clout chasing if you don't even know Ye, you ain't got a relationship. But he was at the label with Ye, so he's like an authority. They had a good relationship.
It's a little cloud chasing.
No,
to
it's
me
a lot of
when you're
clout
doing this
chasing.
around your album.
Now,
if you
it's clout chasing as fuck.
No,
No,
but for sure, that's he's trying to get the clout for the album.
Yeah,
He's trying
come
to sell
on,
some
dog.
records.
Now you want to diss when you're dropped next week.
No, but also he keeping it real though. He going at Kanye, keeping it real about how he feels about the situation. If he
Yeah,
wants,
6
if he
months
wants to
ago.
fully chase clout, he could just do a Drake diss.
No, do it 6 months ago. Why are you doing it 2 weeks before your
You
album?
have lyrics for Drake on the album for sure.
But this is essentially the same thing. He's like it's the same. Okay, and I know a super chat's going to address exactly what I was about to talk about right now because it's the same thing as when Eminem was picking on the Backstreet Boys and Moby.
Album drop.
Well, is it? Yeah, it's you're doing
It's a strategy.
Everybody
It's
disses
strategy.
that ops when the album comes
It's
out.
not
That's
just
normal
but
though.
it's not
Strategy.
dissing your
Everybody
ops.
does.
It's just it's dissing ops that you know aren't going to fire back. Like Mariah Carey fired back.
Yeah.
And smoked Eminem's boots. You feel me? Like,
Bro, like,
first person. But
So
no,
Kendrick's the biggest clout chaser in the world, then, right?
he absolutely
No, but he knew that fool was gonna bite the bait.
But
He
there-
knew.
but
Yeah, but why is it cool when he does it, but then Push is lame for doing it?
it's not
because it's not same level.
So,
It's
so,
like
so because the entire because Kendrick's Kendrick's existence doesn't hinge upon like Drake. You know what I mean? He was already a multi-Grammy winning artist, etc.
He wasn't doing these
cemented
numbers
legacy,
until he did
Pulitzer
Drake, though.
Prize. Correct. But is that clout chasing? He's been dissing him for decades. Like since that, you feel me?
Yeah,
Like,
popping out
he's
with
been
Future
dissing
and
him since the
Metro.
Control verse.
It was a
like-
clout chase move. Let's be real.
I mean, but this is something he's clearly had on his mind for a fat minute. This isn't like
Same shit here though.
no, but like the thing is like yes, okay, to that degree, yes, but alternatively, these fools have been their entire career doing the same rollout, and it's always discontent with other rappers, and now like I Pusha
Is it really though?
Pusha picking a beef with Drake, fire, because you know Drake gonna talk shit. You feel me? Like you know Drake can spit. He can defend himself. You trying to catch fades with fucking Travis Scott, bro. Lyrically, that's like me versus 4 Extra. You feel me? Like,
Yeah, but he's doing it on a
for
personal
sure.
level.
It's that self.
He's doing it on a
way
personal
too
level.
big,
But
bro.
again, like, why is it cool when Kendrick does it, but then when Push is doing it, it's lame? Push did the same thing going at Drake fiercely, and everyone loved it back then. Now they're
But that's like
hating
the
he's
same
gay.
level.
Yeah, it ain't even
That's the
it
same
ain't
level.
same
Going
fight.
by the other ones.
What?
Like,
Push going at Drake?
yeah, but
They're
Push,
not the same level.
Push and Kendrick are the same level lyrically.
no, it's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
about
yeah.
level of
Push
fame.
it,
It's about
Drake
level of
was-
skill and like
He beat Drake,
motherfucker
though.
that's gonna actually diss. Like,
Right.
Like what? So you're saying Kendrick and Push, as far as doing a diss, they both
yes,
murdered Drake.
Yeah, he did.
Same level lyrically.
Correct.
I personally
no,
rather listen
no,
to
no.
Hold on. Pusha was like
Kendrick-
David Goliath.
Kendrick probably killed Drake lyrically and shit, but I feel like it was a tie between Drake and Pusha T.
Yeah,
I feel
me
like
too.
the only
That's
reason
insane,
Pusha
bro.
It was 'cause of the
Listen,
kid thing.
the only reason Pusha T really won is because he told us Drake had a kid.
That's it. Because he ratted.
What the
Because
fuck?
Pusha T
But
ratted.
lyrically,
That's it.
Duppy Freestyle was probably harder than the Kendrick, the
Duppy
Pusha
was
T
hard,
shit.
but
Fool,
bro, you
Drake won
can't
that
deny-
shit because Pusha T won
Drake
because he
did not
ratted.
win that shit.
All right, so give me. All right, so
Crazy.
no, I'm not
Yeah,
saying
because he
rap.
ratted.
All
Why
right,
did he rap?
Give me
What
his.
about
He
the
told him about
About
his
the
kid.
kid.
Fool, he
That's
a
not
player.
ratting.
It's not like street
That is
Hey,
not
so
ratting.
Yeah,
lyrically,
fool.
if
The
you-
only thing he did though, he
If
exposed
someone
that
tells
blackface
someone
shit,
about
too.
That's not
hey,
all
Raider
it
has
is.
a kid, that's ratty. I'm like,
Okay.
bitch ass fool. I'm trying to be a
let me ask
player.
you, Cliff.
Quote your favorite bar in the Duppy freestyle, real
There
quick.
was rumors
Anyone
about
in the
Drake's kid
room.
before, so some people
Anyone
did know
from
about
Duppy
Drake's
Freestyle?
kid.
Freestyle
Yes.
or from-
Yeah, from Duppy. Anybody in the room, quote a bar from Duppy.
Sophie
This
knows.
song you like so much. The song you guys like so much.
Sophie
The
knows.
song that you say won the beef.
That song won the beef.
Yeah,
I
but
ain't
you-
gonna-
Ready,
You
ready,
can't
ready,
quote a bar from
ready.
Duppy.
Yeah, exactly.
Big Lush likes it
But
in
you-
the
but
ass.
I'm trying to quote
Hey,
right now.
quote a bar from
Surgical Summer. Snip,
Big
snip,
Lush
snip,
likes
snip.
it in the
What are you
butt.
talking about?
Big
I
Lush
quoted
likes it in the
something.
butt.
You can't even say a syllable.
Snip,
from,
snip, snip,
That's
snip.
still
That's
a
all.
bar. It's still a bar.
Yeah,
You are
but
hiding
like
a
the
child. Let that
playing
boy come
Border
home.
Patrol.
Bro, there's a lot of
That's
shit.
okay.
They beat
Yeah,
motherfucker
hiding
playing
a
Border
child.
Patrol.
Border Patrol.
Killed him.
Like
The song wasn't just him saying, "Hey, he's got a kid," bro. He lyrically dissected, cut him up to pieces, bro.
Push a tongue, Kilo King.
Pusha cut
No.
Drake up worse than
No.
Kendrick did.
Nah.
No.
You don't think?
El Remo, if I'm tripping, but I think Duppy Freestyle is harder than the other shit.
You're not
I
wrong
think-
for that. but
Duppy's hard as fuck.
you're
Don't
not
get me wrong.
But you couldn't even quote a bar from it. Hence, it's not memorable. It didn't create a moment, and that's really what wins like battles. It's not just who's lyrically better, who's got a better pen.
Nah, that's
There's
what
so
we
many other attributes.
But my argument
Right.
was that he said lyrically he beat him. I think it was the moment of like, nigga, that's like you having a kid, and I'm like, Lush, your kid out there, and everyone's
Yes,
like,
but
what?
well, the way you said it, you
Here's
said
what
like
it
all
is,
he did
nigga.
was just fucking no. That and that's I think what Ross
Exposing that
was.
he had a child was the
No.
game winning shit for Pusha T.
no,
And it was a hard song, but
Nah,
to be
for
fair,
sure.
and it was a hard song.
Duppy though, the interesting thing, I feel like Duppy was going at both Pusha and Kanye the same because I remember he does have that one lyric that's like, "Father had to stretch his hands out and get it from me. I did things for him I never thought he would need." So, but he was going at two people separately, not destroying Pusha. So I feel like that's why
Even that
it's
one
not a
bar you
beef
just
winner,
said
though.
right
But it's
there.
not a
was
beef
harder
winner.
than
It's
even
not
that
a
one
beef
bar
winner.
you said. It was,
No, that is
I don't know.
Duppy
It's a
freestyle
good
is
bar.
hard in
It's a good
retrospect,
bar.
especially.
I think
but-
he told them niggas send him an
but
invoice after
we
this
all
shit over
we all
with.
want to
Yeah,
hear
no,
the
that was
Drake
dope,
song
man.
that Jay Prince allegedly pulled off the fucking market, right? If that's true,
I feel like that was
Because-
cap.
That shit ain't
Yeah.
even, that's not even real.
if it might be.
I got the best,
Like-
hardest diss song that would end your career at home, and you can't hear it.
Probably
That's
said
crazy.
this don't
I've
sound
done-
like you, son.
I've
It
just-
sounds
I-
fake as hell. It don't sound like you. We're not
No.
gonna put this shit out.
Why hasn't it leaked? Like, surely it would have leaked if it was a real thing.
You probably sound too
I don't know,
tough, bro.
because I feel like it would maybe like
All right, so before we move topics, what do y'all think Clip's album gonna do first week?
Oh, Liver King.
It's
Uh,
not going to do good. It's
It's
not
gonna
going to do
do
good.
like
Even coming off the Travis Scott diss, the Travis
10,000 copies, homie.
15K.
50.
Nah, 10,000 copies, fool.
1.5.
You think
That
15?
bitch gonna
And
do
I feel like it's not going to do well. It's not
And I
mainstream.
do
I
well
think
even after you ratted.
15,000,
You
20,000.
think that low?
1,500, man.
10.
Really that low?
I just don't think
I'm going to
there's
say
a-
10,157 copies.
I think 10,000
Straight up.
more likely than 50,000 for sure.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
Fuck no. 50.
Man, 1,500.
But it's going to be hard. It's going to be critically
Listen to
acclaimed.
this shit.
Oh,
Can we do a bet?
I mean, I'm on your side, so we go
Oh,
with him.
yeah.
I think 10, 15, yeah.
Yeah,
no,
10.
let's look right now.
Come on, let's
Let's
bet,
do a
fool.
ChatGPT.
Let's bet, big ass Jay.
All right. What are the first week sales projections of the new Clips album?
Oh, yeah, you Jew,
Simple
homie.
question.
You're a Jew, homie.
They're going to struggle with that.
Chat GBT even saying that nigga going.
I was gonna
That
see
nigga
what the
going
fuck Chat
that nigga going aluminum in there.
Chat GBT.
I had asked before and they said 75. I thought that was
What'd
like a
they say?
bit of a high estimate.
I reckon they're based on
5,000.
old
It
sales.
says 31. Oh
31.
no. It's like this is like referencing their.
Yeah, they can
past
answer that.
That's crazy.
They can
There aren't
answer
any-
that. I'm
it's
scared.
not- it's not
fool.
answering
Hey, you know,
it.
last night I watched
That's
The
their
Matrix.
projections.
Classic.
And it's full. Part 1. And they were talking about AI taking over the world. I'm like, damn, we're living that time now.
So the last time
Yeah,
they
we're in the
dropped, they
Matrix.
sold 31. You feel
That
me?
was last time.
Yeah.
And like that, yeah. I mean,
Say 20.
that was a
25.
completely different climate, and the way streams were calculated and all that was not the same like metric as it is right now.
He's going to need like 50 Drake disses for that
Yeah.
to sell more copies.
No, correct.
They're gonna have to put
Hey,
a
so
Louis
we doing the
Vuitton
Liver King
t-shirt out
story.
with it.
Let's go on Liver King's pussy
This is what
ass.
I wanted
This
to talk
story's
about.
crazy. I just
Fuck
got caught up to
steroids.
Yeah, so the Liver King. All right, I'll read this. Yeah,
Yeah,
the Liver
let's go.
King has apparently just been arrested. He apparently traveled to Austin to make good on terroristic threats that he made to Joe Rogan. He's upset that Joe Rogan constantly calls him a liar on his podcast. I mean, and Liver King apparently lied about being natural for years until his
Fool,
steroid
that
use
was a
was-
juice head J-Cat.
He looked like a juice head.
No, that's a juice head J-Cat.
Facts.
Straight
Facts.
up.
But
fool.
so I see a video of him doing a coffee enema in the
Yeah.
shower.
Okay.
And talking about how he was basically ready to pull up on Joe Rogan.
Go
So,
by.
He's sliding.
He spends 15,000 on steroids. You know that?
Is that a lot?
15? No, he
I
spends
thought he was saying
15,000
more,
cash
A
to
month.
poke his
Yeah,
poke his
more.
ass
You said a
cheek.
month?
I'm not gonna lie though, the body pause, but the body was looking good.
Oh,
You know what
come
I'm saying? That's money well
on.
spent. He was looking
Super Bowl.
The
he
Liver
was-
King.
he
Were you
was looking-
smashed?
he
Were
was-
you smashed?
Hell no, come on, hell no. No, that's why I said pause. I hit the pause before.
You gotta say he was swole. or
You got the
something.
pause, but he was swole.
No.
Whatever juice he was taking, he was taking
No.
good shit.
The thing, the
Top
problem
shelf.
I got with this pussy is that he used to be like, eat fucking balls, eat bull balls, do this, do that, and do that, and then next thing you think comes out that he's
But maybe-
pumping
The 5 tenets
15,000
of ancestral living.
No, he's pumping $15,000 of PDEs for steroids, this, that, Trent,
And
Anavar,
he's eating
this,
raw liver
that,
and
Winstrol.
fucking bulls.
He's doing all that shit on his ass cheek.
And do
On his
it
ass
still.
cheek.
He should have just said it.
No,
Just
yeah,
set it off
I would have
rip.
respected it.
Should have just said
I
it.
would have. Damn, I'm gonna start
You
eating
still
some
respect
balls.
it.
I'm gonna start eating balls because that fool looks
But the
clean.
grift was pretending that the reason he was
Correct.
so brolic was eating raw liver and fucking beef
He
testicles.
was trolling.
Right.
No, you know what it is?
wasn't
He
trolling.
was
I
a
think
fucking
he-
juice
he
head
was not
trolling.
trolling.
He was trying to convince
No.
people that all this all this shit that I eat, and then also my pills. He's selling
Nah,
vitamins and
fool.
shit.
Yes, no.
No, he was walking
Raider,
barefoot.
Raider.
He made 100
doing all
Raider.
this shit.
He
Raider.
made 100 million doing this shit.
Raider, let me explain to you. I just watched the whole documentary.
But I
about-
almost poked my ass because of this guy.
Okay.
No, straight up. I
That's
almost
your-
poked my ass because of this guy. I was about to buy fucking Anavar Trend.
That's not a bad
That's
because of that
completely
shit.
your business. But with that
No,
being
no,
said-
I'm being
so
real.
just to explain to you, so this fool, the Liver King, right?
Yeah.
This motherfucker, he had like a whole book about the 5 tenets of ancestral living. Right?
I know.
Ancestral living.
Ancestral living, aka living off of like
Yeah,
being
walking
essentially
barefooted,
indigenous.
taking this,
You know what I
that,
mean?
eating everything raw, eat bull
Ancestral
balls,
roid stack.
cow balls,
Correct.
do all balls.
That's crazy.
All balls, yeah. So
Testicles,
this fool's
testicles.
Well, yeah, he's eating bull testicles. He's
Raw,
eating,
raw,
like,
full liver,
intestines,
liver,
he's
everything.
gutting deer in front of his family.
But
and
he's not
forcing
telling
his
you.
poor kids that just want to play fucking Fortnite.
But he's not
but
telling
he's forcing
you.
them to go and
No, but he's not telling you
Yeah.
he's poking his ass with all kinds of steroids.
correct. So he was on roids the whole time. And when he was over here at No Jumper and like he's
He
against.
came here?
Yeah. Adam interviewed this. Adam's in the
I think
documentary.
I was here when he was saying
No,
that.
Joe Rogan didn't want to interview him because he knew he was a fraud.
Correct.
He knew he
Well,
was a fraud.
So he originally there is a channel. I forgot the name of the channel. Someone in the chat.
Natty not
Basically, exposed him for.
I think
or-
it's Natty not.
First thing.
Is it Brandon Martin?
What is it? Natty not.
Bradley Martin?
No, it wasn't Bradley Martin.
Yeah,
It was
300
like-
plates. Something plates. Go.
Yeah, something
No,
like
that's
that.
the homies right there.
And
Let's
the
get it
dude
right, let's get it
basically shoot his natty or not. I think is what it
Natty
like.
or no.
Natty or not.
No. Let's get it right, Josh.
No, I think it's. But that's like essentially
Natty
what, what the
no.
name of the video was.
No, he's not natty at all. Fool.
But originally they declared that he was. And that like
Fucking
boosted his
no.
and on the
Oh,
heel.
wow.
Yes.
He was also
Tommy 3 plates
If you
or
like
something.
you covering
he was
something,
also
you know what I'm
invested
saying?
in
Like,
They're
yeah.
like, oh,
new
it's
business
certified.
too.
Yeah.
That
Well,
dude
let me
was also
find out,
invested in
fool,
that
'cause you
business
guys are-
that he was running as well.
Okay,
He's working for Liver King.
Turns out on the back end that the guy
working
who
for
owned-
Liver King,
but he
dog.
also
He was working
that
for
same
him, bro.
dude exposed him though. Maybe after he hit the lick, or he was somehow incentivized to.
Oh, he spun back and exposed him.
yeah,
Same
he
guy.
wound
Wow.
up. Yeah, he was part of the expose.
So what happened with Liver King and Joe Rogan?
Yeah, so apparently Joe Rogan's been on the pod talking about how Liver King's fake, and Liver King's just been going off on social media saying he's basically ready to slide. And he apparently went to Austin, Texas, actually went there and went to slide on him. I don't know, did he get arrested in Austin?
Yes.
Can we see the clip?
He got arrested.
That's this clip right here?
I guess, is that him at the
Fool,
airport?
Joe Rogan roundhouse him.
Now, he might fuck Joe Rogan up.
No, he won't, dog.
I think he would. Joe Rogan's so small.
He might fuck.
And these items for you.
Joe Rogan called 12.
Oh, no, he did it.
He snitched. Yeah, that's what
Joe Rogan. Hey, tell me more plates.
To make videos to pretend anymore. All of this is happening. We're coming to you. I've challenged you man to man to a fight. Honorable. And we don't have to pretend or make any videos. The world is watching. They'll make the videos for us. And you don't have to hold a camera. You can hold the hand of somebody that you love, because what happens next to you, you're going to need to remember that feeling. You're going to need something more than what you did to give you something to fight for, because I have my family to fight for. And I'll die for them, you know that. And you're a black belt, but you've never come across something like this. Willing to die, hoping that you'll choke me out. I pray to God, because that's a dream come true. It feels good. And then the limbs, I'm fighting for my family. So limb. Go ahead. But then you have to contend with something else. And I weigh 177 pounds, an actual savage. And so at first you're like, fuck that guy. And right when you all of a sudden he did get your attention, which I already did before this, you're saying, I'm gonna choke that motherfucker, that piece of fucking shit. I'm gonna choke him.
I just shoot that motherfucker.
That's what warriors do. You and Andrew Tate, you're a good warrior.
12 gauge
good
in the
warriors.
head.
But you're actually better than that real tension we have. Comedy that you do is good and true. We have real tension. But what I see in you is
he's roid raging.
Comedy.
He's roid raging.
He's
roid raging.
How people
He's
laugh.
roid
You don't make fun of them
raging.
at their expense. They laugh. You should all make fun of me.
Yeah, what did he just ate a popsicle?
Yeah, I know. He just sucked
You should
the
all make
pookie.
fun of me at
He
my
sucked the devil's dick
trust
right
me.
now.
It still works, and then you should get paid for it.
Why is mouth blue though?
And
Well, that's a
let's go.
Heisenberg
Let's go.
fucking
We're-
chisel.
because we're leaving,
He's
we're
doing the
going out.
Heisenberg chisel. He's doing some fucking blue fucking.
the real
Yeah, I feel like any
It's my speech just in
other
bed.
person in his proximity is essentially a victim by just on GP, just by feeling his energy.
Have we got that? Have you got the clip of him taking the coffee enema? It might be in the comments of this post.
Oh, I've seen that one.
He's got the jug of
So
coffee.
he shot coffee up his ass.
And he's shooting it on camera, and he's talking about how he's going to slide on Rogan.
Look though, Joe Rogan better be careful,
he's
bro,
he's been threatening Rogan this
look at what
long.
just happened
Whole
in
time,
Vegas.
No, how long has this beef been going
I don't
on?
know how long it's been going on for, but
What
I
happened
feel
in
like
Vegas?
With that Sin
popped
City
off more
Manny dude,
recently.
he
Oh,
killed-
yeah,
Hey, look,
yeah,
you better
yeah,
quit
yeah.
trolling each other with y'all AdSense accounts. He might not get nothing to lose no more. Like, I'm gonna come get Joe Rogan. I don't
No,
get
you know what it
that.
is? That's that steroid talk. That's that steroid talk. You know what? Fool, my bases after me, my dick ain't working. I'm gonna
video,
go fuck
bro.
you up. I'm gonna go fuck
coffee.
you up.
Coffee, the best kind, so I can drink some of the coffee. Both ways.
Shit, I ain't gonna do that to y'all.
Really gets actually amazing coffee. Last Thanksgiving I was dying, over exaggerating. But a CT scan said something.
Oh, Joe Rogan's smart.
Dire
He
straits.
fucking killed him.
Ben Greenfield helped me. He gave me this recipe, kind of changed my life. Thank you, Ben Greenfield. That's what I'm doing right now. This is like the fourth one that I'm doing, and that's how I'm doing it. And I can share everything because I'm actually free. And I'm proud. Yeah.
Lush, you ever taken drugs that way?
No, I have. I've never boofed it.
That I do coffee anyways.
I've never boofed it. No, never. I've never boofed it. I've like blown cocaine in a bitch's ass before.
It's supposed to be good though, right?
Apparently there's like hella like capillaries.
What is boofing? Like sticking
Up
up
your ass.
Yeah. Did somebody say
I
I
ain't doing the coffee. Oh my God.
am going to. I picked a fight. Who have I picked to fight? Let's
I
start
heard
over.
some Shoreline lyric where he's talking about putting the pill in the girl's ass.
Oh,
Right. I'm
yeah.
like, y'all really be doing that?
No, that's like was a huge.
Boosie put X pills on
Oh,
hoes.
for real?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, booty hole.
No, that was a thing for the longest, or just Molly.
And that shit hit?
Boosie, you better pay, boy. You better watch out. All that freaky shit you used to do back in the day.
Hey,
You surprised that nigga ain't catch no. They out here suing everybody from shit from back in the day.
Surviving Boosie definitely coming.
Surviving Boosie
Man,
coming
I'm
soon.
telling you, bro.
Liver King, is it free Liver King? Like,
Nah, we're gonna keep Liver
Keep
King.
him?
Yeah,
Keep
nah.
Liver King for
Yo,
sure.
he needs help.
free
Yeah.
Liver King. Come on, guys.
Yeah, no. Fuck Liver King, fool.
But free
He in
everybody.
jail?
Nah, cause he a liar, fool. Like, look, if you're
But you
poking
don't
needles
get
in your
why-
ass, fool, just say it, dog. Cause look. I used to look up to you, fool. I was about to poke my ass,
Looking up
fool.
to Liver King is fucking
No.
weird.
I was trying to get swole, dog. And this fucking idiot is like saying, I'm all natural, eat balls, eat this, eat that. I'm like, fool, I'm gonna start eating some balls. And
Don't
this,
you eat the
that.
balls?
No. He said something.
I just wanted to eat balls so bad.
And then Joe Rogan, my boy, goes, nah, don't do that. Don't eat some balls. This who's
some balls.
spending
Joe Rogan takes juice, though,
15,000
right?
on PDEs.
Joe Rogan called him out early on, though. Joe Rogan.
No, I know.
Yeah.
That's why.
definitely
No, I
did.
would have been like this. I would have been a juice head.
But Rogan's taking roids, no?
No, yeah,
for
but he
sure
says
he's
it.
cycled.
He says TRT. He says it.
Okay.
I respect that. If you say you're gonna suck dick, all right, Ross, you suck dick. All right, feed him it, fool. If this fool says he takes it in the ass, all right, Lush, you take it in the ass. All right, cool.
Why are you sexualizing
No.
everything?
But homie said, no. Liver King said he didn't do no steroids. All he did is eat balls. I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna start eating balls. And then homie comes out with 15,000.
Yeah, he was false advertising.
Yeah.
Everybody thought he was swollen shit, just being all natural. So I get
Nah,
I
it
get
is
why all the
janky.
buff niggas and shit.
Yeah,
but
fuck
like,
yeah.
But it's not only Jakey. He was selling that. He was
It was
selling
a grift.
that.
Yeah,
It was a terrible
fuck
grift.
Liver King, dog.
By doing
And
that.
he's a rat.
Yeah.
And he's a rat. The fuck?
all right, what other topics we got on here? 'Cause
Hey, but,
did we
real quick, I want to know, Cliff, why are like so many of like Mexican homies hitting me up, like asking like, why did you say the B word for
Oh,
Mexicans the other day on the podcast?
You
I
did.
probably did.
He said Beaner?
So what?
No,
Oh, hold on, what?
like apparently.
In context,
Let me
they were
relax
talking-
my shoulders.
Hold on.
Yeah.
In context,
Hold
they
on.
were
I said-
talking
Are you
about-
working with the same foot this was working with?
I'm not working with anybody. I work
We-
with no
I-
jumper.
In context, they were him and Viral were talking about Mexicans using the N word,
Okay.
Okay.
and
Yeah.
he was making
I
a
don't.
comparison
Hey,
back. So
well,
it
I
did
don't
not
say that
come
word. I say
strictly
full.
out.
I
of
say
that.
full.
I can repeat it though.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
You don't have to repeat
You
it.
don't have to.
No,
No,
repeat it.
Oh, in context.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in context.
I said I feel like, bro, if a Mexican called me a nigga, I feel like I should be able to call you a beaner in a joking manner, just like you would be able to call me a nigga. Just like if a Japanese called me a nigga, hey, what's up, my nigga? I'm nigga, what's up, my fish head? You want to say what I'm saying?
Okay.
I ain't heard that before.
Okay. So
I'm saying so this stipulation, black people can't use the B word, but Mexicans
No. But Beaner and
I'm not. Look.
and
let me
I don't
ask you a
even say
question.
the N word, fool. Because look, I say fool, and maybe in my whole lifetime, I'm 40 years old. I said nigga.
Okay, now,
This is like fourth time saying
Papa,
that.
Is beaner as offensive as it was 30 years ago? Like,
I don't give a fuck.
No, that's a real
yeah, I
question.
don't
No.
give a fuck.
just like nigga
No.
not offensive, right?
It's still
It all depends on the person and the context.
Oh,
No. You be like, what's up, my Beaner? Is that your job?
Everybody can say nigga though.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Hold
saying
on.
from
That's
here,
a white man,
No,
though.
this ain't nigga.
That's a
in the
white
context.
man.
So,
No, but
to be fair,
But I
to be
should be able
fair,
to say beaner as a black man because we down with each other.
so to be
If y'all
fair,
using our shit, we using y'all shit.
okay,
We down with each other, fool.
If y'all using our shit, we using y'all shit,
Hey,
nigga.
okay, so you guys, hey, do I get the N word?
Equal opportunity.
So I can say nigga.
Say it.
Y'all been saying
my
nigga.
nigga. Oh,
Exactly.
this is not.
What you mean?
All right, no.
Proper Mexican.
No, listen. So just a couple questions for everybody involved.
All right, for sure.
What?
Go ahead.
So first of all, just per my understanding, I would say
From a white man's perspective,
just
Because I don't say it.
We gotta sit this one out.
Oh yeah, from a Jewish, gay,
I'm not-
Caucasian,
you guys
No,
queer.
you know
what
what?
perspective you coming from?
Come on,
Listen.
say it.
I'm used someone that could formulate a coherent sentence. That's the perspective I'm on right now.
Spit it out.
so-
Today, Junior.
I didn't wait a second though. I didn't say
Yeah,
beaner.
right.
No,
I
no.
said beaner.
No, so first of all, per my understanding, like that's hilarious.
I'm just saying.
That-
nigga.
Well, I can
That's
say
hilarious.
nigga.
I feel like that word is used derogatorily. Like Mexicans don't call each other.
They don't. Bro,
that
they're not
word.
tripping about that word like that no more, bro.
Not you're right. It's not. But like I
sound
would
like
say
Diddy?
it's just like not a word. Like you don't hear Mexican fools calling each other that as slang in the manner at which
Okay, but look.
the N word has been adopted by not only black people but pretty much essentially every other race connected to black people in a hood setting. Just let me land real quick.
Go ahead.
Let me land real quick. In a large portion of urban America. However, there are certain areas like where you're from,
I'm from Arkansas.
and like where you're from.
I call white people cracker still.
Okay.
You call white people cracker?
Hold on.
Adam, he's calling you a cracker, fool.
Adam know that. I told Adam know that. Josh
So,
said
I don't
it
give
ain't
a
even
fuck.
offensive.
Hey, Josh, how do
said
you know
that
what
it's not
race he
even
is?
Okay.
offensive, which pisses me
He's
off.
like, the whole.
Okay. So, like, you're from Arkansas, right?
Josh
You're
ain't
from
even
the
finished.
SIP, right?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So these are two.
Where we from, Mexicans don't say the N-word.
Okay.
We ain't
Yeah,
got that. We ain't got that
I
many
don't say
Mexicans.
that. I don't say
And
that.
it's-
Yeah.
I don't. He was saying it, so I said it, but I don't say it.
No, I'm not
I say full. I say full.
It's a huge difference. Also, like Raider, where you're from is like pretty much predominantly one race.
The
only.
east side of that.
Like,
No. But
there's certain. There's certain.
I don't say nigga.
No,
I don't.
so-
But since you're saying beaner, I'm saying nigga.
Say nigga sometimes?
No,
Yes.
no, you know what? No,
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm
Yes.
not gonna lie to you.
Yes.
A lot of people say that shit. That's like the most viral word is that word.
Ryan,
The
with my
most
niggas and I got the strap
viral
on
word
me.
is that
Shoot the
word.
nigga.
And I always tell fools like, fool, why? Like,
It's
and
cool,
they're like,
though.
I grew
That-
up like that.
but that's what I'm
Because
saying.
it changed. Because now it's love. It's like, what's up, man?
But that's what
Whoa.
I'm saying. It's cool. So if you telling one race to, hey, don't let a word offend you, and I said, well, shit, nigga, if you call me a nigga and I call you a bean and joker man, or a zipper head, or a fish head, or a sand nigga, or a Samoan, which means Samo niggas. If I can race
I never said, what's up, my beater?
The only
What's
word
up,
I
my
want-
beater? Hey, what's
It's
up?
really difficult to get a coherent sentence out with this guy right now. With that being said, like, no, I understand your point, but I feel like a lot of that is potentially, and I'm not saying you're wrong for feeling this way, but peppered just by being from where you're from and out there it being like that. You know what I mean?
I didn't say it in a racial matter.
Because out here, and I'm not
crazy,
saying,
Lush.
I'm not trying to
You trying to
advocate.
throw that,
we
you trying to throw that
gangster. We
nasty
good,
shit
we
on
good,
me.
bro.
Lush trying to-
He gave
No,
me he's supposed to give me
racist.
that word.
Let Lush land. Let Lush land.
Let him land.
Let him
It's
land.
like really hard to get a point out.
All right, go
Like,
ahead, Lush, my bad.
Yeah, no, you straight. So I'm just saying, so out here it's way more, and also I would just say, not just Los Angeles, but most urban cities on the coast of the United States, we'll say the Bay Area, Los Angeles, New York City, like a lot of those adjacent cities of that, all the way down to Florida. Most races be saying that shit, and it's not meant
N-word?
in it. Yeah, like
Yeah, that's cool.
and yeah. So I would say that's how come, and like there's certain places where it's not so casually said by other races, and it has a different connotation, like where y'all are from. So that's probably why you're like,
Can I ask you a question? Do you think Indians, like the Indians, you know what I mean by Indians, right?
yeah, red dot or feather,
Not natives.
red dot.
Red
Okay,
dot.
shout to my Indian homies.
Do you think they're offended when I say sand nigga?
I mean,
Oh, shit. No, that's different.
not coming from
They
you.
still call it. They still. I'm a black.
It's 'cause you're a
nigga.
black
You
fool
ever heard
saying
that
it.
song?
Yeah, of course. I feel like it depends. I feel like for me, and this is like the way I look at slurs, or just if I could judge if someone's a racist,
Not even a slur.
it's not the word, it's the intent behind it. And I don't think when you said the B word the other day, I don't think you had malicious
So now
intent.
y'all be calling it the B word.
Yeah, but niggas, we
I
can
don't
just let
say-
it fly.
I don't say
A
that
nigga can fly all day, and now it's the B word.
because
So you don't say it?
do I say the N word?
Nah, the B word.
No, I don't say the B
bro?
word.
You say the N word. You do
Yeah,
say the
because
N word though.
that's different, bro.
But what's the
Like,
difference?
What's the
difference-
B word?
Crazy.
What's the difference? Ain't no difference
think
then.
the
Beaner?
different-
Well, let
Like,
Kama say it, 'cause
Beaner?
I don't
Yeah,
feel
You
like-
Beaner
said
is the
it,
word.
Yeah, but
Like,
now
you
it's
said it
that racial.
earlier.
When you say B
Because-
word, it
No,
turns
no,
out
I
to
say
say
no.
beaner, like, but
So,
I don't
so
like-
he
but
dissed.
I don't. But here's the point.
Hold on. So the beaner is like the hard end?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Do
that's
it-
the.
do it-
No.
do it
Oh,
right.
shit.
Is it the
Is
same
it?
thing?
Hold on.
Hold on, it's the.
Hold on. Wait.
I'm just.
It's the
It
R
kind
at
of
the end
is,
of the-
right?
I can't even talk. But like.
Nah, I think you're
but
right, bro. Hold on, wait a second. So the ER.
So he
at the
was-
end of-
That's kind of what I was trying to say. This is like what I said. I'm glad that he got through to you. Thank
Okay.
you, Raider.
No. So
Because-
it is the same shit.
No, what I
Fuck
was
it,
trying-
beaners.
What I was trying to explain is that like it's
There's
not
my
so,
people. No,
I feel like
but now
when-
I can't say the N word.
No.
Oh, so he dissed.
No,
Yeah, he did.
He trying to figure it out. So he was like,
Hold
wait.
on. He dissed in front of
All right,
us.
let Lush land. Get it out, Lush.
Land it,
I'm
Lush.
just saying if the intention is not to be derogatory, it's a little bit.
No,
different.
he said in a friendly way.
And I don't think your intention was to be derogatory. I'm
Nah,
like,
who
I
said
really-
that? They felt that way?
no, but
No, I didn't even know we're just dissecting it right here live.
Oh.
Man, moral of the story is, if y'all niggas saying niggas, then niggas gonna be dropping that word too. That's how I feel.
Right.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
look,
Okay,
everybody's
so
entitled
we
to their
locked in.
opinion.
We locked in.
We locked in.
If we not,
Ain't no
then
switching
niggas
up. Ain't no switching up. If we locked in, man. Come on.
If we
let's-
locked in,
we
ain't no
can't joke
switching
around.
So
up.
you guys acting like how Diddy dropped his charges.
That's what I wanted
crazy,
to talk
bro.
about.
No,
That's
well,
one of the main things I wanted to talk about.
Let's talk about Diddy dropping his charges.
You got more buzz?
Yeah.
Yeah, we good.
Go ahead.
Oh hell yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It's not on there. We might just got to post about it.
No,
Let's
we
talk
have
about that.
we have to know.
Diddy coming home, bro. Diddy is coming
They
home.
saying Diddy in 7? That's what
Yeah,
they
for
saying.
Sure. Bro, you ain't see what Trump said about
Man,
Diddy?
nah, I
He
didn't.
said Diddy, that guy, I think he said nice things about me in the past.
Yeah, I
Might
did
look
see that.
into
part.
Yeah, then
Might
50
look
Cent
into-
said, no, he didn't.
Yeah.
50, you better
All
stay out
right,
the way.
So, okay, we knew they were going to drop these frivolous charges.
We didn't know that. We didn't. So look, the feds dropped attempted kidnapping, attempted arson, and aiding sex trafficking charges against Diddy in his federal case.
I said,
and that's pretty fucking big.
I told y'all this was going to happen months ago. There's not a single...
Free that guy, dog. He was just getting freaking fucking all your bitches. He fucked 50's bitch
He
and
was actually watching hella dudes fuck his bitch.
He was doing a lush. He was doing a lush
No,
without
that's-
saying the B or N word.
Well, Adam do the same shit.
That's definitely not the lush.
Hey, nigga, you can't say this. You can't condemn Bit Diddy. Adam, I'm pretty sure Adam be watching.
Oh,
them-
that means
watching them
Adam
shows.
didn't get indicted for.
No, he not. This is
for
professional.
all the.
I don't believe Adam's ever been in the room jerking
Adam
off
is-
in
he
the
ain't-
corner.
he ain't in the room.
To be fair,
That's crazy, my nigga.
yeah, that makes it, that peppers it in a
Diddy-
different way.
now, Diddy doing
it's not
that-
being purposed for mass consumption
Nasty
for a
word.
profit.
Free that guy, dog. Free that guy. He's a famous gay guy. That's it.
I don't know if he's going to be free.
He's
you know.
just
I feel like
famous
people make
gay
a
guy.
little bit
That's
false
it,
hope on this
dog.
one.
Let me ask you. If he came
Well,
home,
nut in his
do
titties
we
and
feel
everything.
differently about Diddy now?
Hell yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
in
for
what
sure.
way? Like the Cassie way? Because we all knew Diddy was.
I just
50 was telling us
I'm
the
just
whole
ready
time.
for the. I'm just
Hold
ready.
on,
for
how
the-
would you like it if I was cool with getting nut in my nipples?
That's crazy, my nigga.
Yeah, you like that?
Hell no. Like,
So
No,
you
I
like
don't
that
care about
different?
that.
Okay, that
I
fool's
don't know Diddy personally though.
Yeah.
But we already heard he was a freak boy.
Yeah, we knew he was weird.
Like you.
But let's not let. All right, we knew he was weird, but we ain't know this nigga was doing it like.
Yeah.
this
He was.
This nigga is weird.
He was taking carrots in the
Like,
butt.
come on.
That nigga
I
had a
think
CEO.
personally, I don't see. All right, even if Diddy, all right, he get out. They give this nigga 3 to 5 years. He get out. Nothing's never gonna be the same for this nigga because he's always gonna be look like a freak. Nobody, and if you align yourself with him business wise, I don't think you're gonna look crazy anyway. So I don't think this is gonna be the same bad boy puffy Diddy that comes home if he do come home soon. Josh, you got something?
So I kind of disagree because yes, there might have been like a public perception that Diddy was into some freaky shit, but we didn't know the extent of it. There was a lot of people who did.
It was way more. What I thought
A
about.
lot of
what I
people
think
knew,
about
and
him
a
is
lot of people
way
had
more
no
malicious.
problem benefiting off of
Way
him
more.
and taking what he had to offer. I think he's gonna be okay.
He gonna be okay, man.
All right, okay,
He gonna be
okay, in the sense of what? Not entertainment. 'cause
He's
I don't.
I think he's gonna be right back.
Nah,
I
dude,
think,
look
I
at it
think
like
3
this.
years from
Yes.
now, this
Yes.
will not be referenced. And he
No,
will be
Diddy
right
likes
back
shit
where
in
he
his
was.
Any
ass.
nigga that's all right, that's crazy to say.
can't say
Any
that,
nigga that's
dog.
standing next to Diddy, they're gonna assume that you're automatically having some type of sexual relationship with this nigga.
On my mama.
So ain't no niggas gonna want to stand and do business with this
Yeah,
nigga.
no niggas is
Meat
doing
Mill
business.
is not pulling up
Diddy,
to the
sign
crib
me.
no more and all that
Sign
shit.
me.
no more.
Sign me.
Let's just
over
get
for these
fucked.
Bad boy for life. I'm ready for my chain.
That's
Hey,
crazy.
hold on.
Hands out,
Just
ass
imagine-
up, put it in your butt, lush.
So you're just weird as fuck. So just imagine imagine when this fool gets out of prison.
Yeah.
Or jail, excuse me. What it's gonna look like. And then it's playing
He can
like,
go the bitch route.
Mo
though, you
money,
know?
mo problems in the background. You feel me? He starts Diddy bopping like straight to
Oh,
the
lush bopping.
You said he could he could
Go
sign
female
females, but then again,
He
I
can
don't
be seen with
any
females.
female that get signed to him, they're gonna think you sleeping with this
But
nigga
get-
and you a part of the freak
But get
calls.
what?
Look at Young Miami. She didn't.
She
Young
liked that
Miami
freak
didn't even
off,
show
though.
up, but she didn't show up to the court date at one
Because of
time.
She doesn't want to be
Because of
implicated.
public
She was a
scrutiny.
potential.
Okay, she don't want to be implicated, but is she
That's
gonna
all
stand
big.
next to him as soon as he get out and be like, oh no?
She was letting him
will.
cheat on
She
him, bro.
definitely
Like he made a fool of her, and she was still down
she
to
was
eat gobble
with
the
it.
cock.
Okay, so why didn't she
gobble,
show up to
gobble,
any of these
gobble,
court
gobble.
dates?
Public scrutiny.
Because again, like what did we just
People gotta
say?
say their
Like she
career.
was potentially going to be implicated. She might have had charges, but she was like complicit. She was a chicken hawk essentially. They sent her out there to.
But
bump
showing
other
up to the
hoes.
court house is not gonna implicate you. Like
I
there
mean,
would be other shit for them to have on you for them to be like, yo, you were doing
she already
this.
told us,
This
like,
showing up
pissed on
publicly is not. How can that implicate you?
There's
She
levels
told us
of
that,
public
bro.
association, and the more like if you're publicly associated to that
beat it.
degree, you're essentially tempting the prosecution to get on your helmet at that point.
The only person that showed up and we all seen it was Kanye. He's the only person that was in this dude corner. I don't see anybody being. I mean, at the end of the day, if he's still a billionaire, which I think he is, once he get out, he's definitely gonna have somebody that's gonna bite the bait.
Somebody was liking
I
that
think
shit.
the traditional rappers that's been rocking with him, they turn their back on Diddy, and I don't see Meek Mill and French Montana and Fat Joe and all these niggas like
them niggas missing
lining them back
up
up with him. I don't know.
So, some of them missing them times. Like, damn, I wish Diddy was out, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I missed the damn part.
Now with that being said,
it's not as fun without Brother Love.
Yeah, I'm about to.
He coming out.
With that being said, how much time y'all think Diddy gonna get now?
Time served.
Diddy coming home?
Time served.
I think he's getting like.
I think he
7
sucked
years.
the right cocks. He's out.
Even with these charges dropped?
By Christmas, he'll be home by Christmas.
Oh, he sucked the right dick.
I feel like these are like.
No, bro, did he suck the right dick, dog? No, for
These
real.
are like the Kid Cudi
Oh,
charges.
no.
I mean,
no,
the
yeah.
feds don't typically give less. I think 3 to 5 is actually a pretty
Fool,
fair assessment.
imagine all the.
He might have, but it just he'll be home.
He'll be home by Christmas.
To the house, yeah.
Yeah, I
Type
know.
shit.
Before 2026.
I know you have to do 85%
100%.
of your time in the feds and all that, but
So y'all giving him how long?
I'll say he'll be home by for
Three,
sure
4
this
months.
time next
4
year.
months. 4 months. 4 months.
Depends on like how
Before the big GBG have a
That's
meeting
crazy. I
about
feel like
this.
it's crazy optimistic.
I got an interview to
Diddy
do,
home
but
this time
y'all
next year
finish.
is
Y'all
crazy.
finish this out.
And he gonna have a hit song by the next year.
I'm ready for it.
I think he gonna come back with a song. I think people sleeping on Diddy.
Me, Diddy, and Young Miami got a EP coming soon.
If he beats it, the Fresh Home Freak Off is going to be insane.
Oh my
'Cause
God.
if he beats it, he's basically got a license to freak off. They're like,
Ross, I know
didn't do
you're.
it.
I know you're down.
I'm
homie.
super. If he
We're
beats it,
sliding,
I'm down.
bro. Yeah.
If it's legal,
Yeah, it's legal. Of
turns
course.
out all that's legal. Let me come through.
What's legal?
We're gonna, and I need to spin the block on that Tania interview that I did previously, where I allowed her to pretty much
She
just,
said she was at a Diddy party, didn't it?
bruh, she like essentially like implicated this fool. You feel me? Like,
Yeah, she
so
did.
be like, Tania, I know you living off you feel me?
Yeah.
The city of New York right now. So I don't want to interrupt your process, but next time you're able to come to California,
Yeah, we need some scoop.
So
You feel me?
We got this. So academics is saying that the brand of Rock Nation is the worst thing to happen to hip hop. He also says Rock Nation is trying to form a monopoly over hip hop.
how are they going to try to form a monopoly when they're essentially irrelevant? Who's like the biggest artist they have at this
Yeah,
point?
but they got
Like,
the power though.
they're-
They like the black rock of hip hop, bro.
Or
the most likable or one of the lovable hip hop aficionados and legends that we have, Jay-Z, that's the face of it. But they do nothing but fuck with other black artists. I've never heard them fucking with the white artists, ever. They're trying to create a monopoly. Like, they want to be, Rock Nation wants to be Live Nation. You know how Live Nation is with touring? You can't really tour without Live Nation. Like, trust me, they will fuck your whole shit up. Trust me, I told you they did this in Sexy Red, Moneybag Yo, Lil Baby, and they were trying to strong arm Rod Wave. I know this personally. I'm talking to these people's teams. Rock Nation, which is a subsidiary of Live Nation, because they got a deal that's under Live Nation, they want to do the same thing to hip hop, but they want to do it with all artists. So, like, it's funny because Jay-Z talks all this, like, he loves artist shit, but his label and conglomerate bully artists, they do the worst things to artists.
I think Jay-Z mainly looks out for himself, realistically. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's about his business, and like he probably is trying to make a monopoly.
Y'all be saying, I mean, you a buster, Jay-Z.
Fools can say what they want about Ack, but in this instance, there's really he didn't say a single thing wrong. And I'm like and Jay, like, fools know how I feel about Hove, but keep it a bundle. Like, I mean, just look who are the artists that he really like helped for real.
J. Cole, that's the only one.
Well, I mean, okay, no, Rihanna, that's probably the best
He was
example.
beating them cheeks. Fact.
No, he was fucking the shit out of her.
Boom.
We're putting a lot on. You guys are like jumping out the window.
But she
he was-
killed it though. She, the career took
Yeah.
off. Meanwhile,
So-
Cassie's career didn't take off. So you know what I'm saying?
Correct. So
Nah, he was beating those cheeks though.
But I think that like the hip hop community looks down on Hove because they're like, Beans, where you at? You feel me? Bleak, where you at?
He put Kanye on though.
He put Ye on.
Put Ye on.
He's already Sauce Money, where you at? Fucking what Jazzo, where you at? Bring it all the way back. But to be fair, him even having Ye better than a lot of like. Who has Nas really put on? Like that's like
Nas
like,
hasn't put on nobody.
Well, that was the famous story, right? That,
Like Juan and
from a
Carlos.
business perspective, we don't, but
we
like
don't.
from a like artist.
Jay-Z act like he can shape culture. Like, yeah, all black people gonna do this. What? Huh? Nigga,
He's running the Super Bowl too now, right? They're saying he might be playing the next Super Bowl, and he was been in charge of like helping choose.
Hey,
who
allegedly, bro.
plays
Don't
it
come
for a
after
while.
me, bro. Allegedly.
Hold Ben, but like he's the reason why like the Super Bowl fucks with hip hop for real.
Stop
Like,
that. Lush, come
I mean-
on. We was
I
trying.
mean, he was
What
the-
Colin Kaepernick was trying to get his respect and make everybody take a knee. Jay-Z turned his back on him and brokered the deal with the NFL.
Good leverage for a third string quarterback, although his message was fire.
Yeah.
But if we're being honest, you
But
feel
when
me?
Jay-Z
Like
gonna sell off, you know
like-
what Jay-Z do?
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
Stop buying Cristal, get Ace of Spades.
Yeah.
Nigga sold it. He didn't give us no money. Did you get any of that money?
Uh,
Jay-Z, you
Ace
told
of
us to
Spades
stop.
sponsored one of my events, or not
Okay.
Ace of Spades.
Shout out to you.
No. What's the other one? Duce. Shouts to
like-
Duce.
That's Jay-Z too, right?
I feel like Jay-Z supposed to send every black person at least $10, bro, off that Ace of Spades.
Nah,
And
yeah.
Ace of-
Full need $10, 25.
Yeah,
Straight
you
up.
feel me? Like,
Why you a
at
billionaire,
least-
dog?
at
Come
least
on,
100.
dog.
Off the Hennessy too, bro.
Come on.
You had us drinking Douce and Hennessy and
Yeah.
Ace Spade and Cristal and all this stuff, and you be selling it, and we don't get a dime.
Okay,
Come
so
on.
but so essentially any successful black entrepreneur.
basically, yeah, you know.
Okay,
I think the
so
reason,
Tyler Perry, he's got to fucking pay his too, then, gang.
Yeah,
Fuck
But I
that.
think the reason why Jay-Z, people feel like Jay-Z maybe owes more to the community because it's like a lot of those plays Jay-Z made, like the Cristal thing, was almost like, yo, they're not respecting our community. So let's as a people
Racist shit.
find something else to support. And also while you're there, that's my thing we're going to say.
Okay, so let's if y'all could find right now any definitive proof that there are 5 artists in hip hop who have done more philanthropy and brought more money to the hood than Jay-Z.
To the hood? What hood? Who hood? Specific?
I'm sorry. Excuse,
Who
let me
We
rephrase
can't,
that.
fool. We can't, Lush.
Let me
We
rephrase
can't.
that. Let me rephrase that to the what's referred to as the lower middle class economy of the United States of America. All right, if you could find 5 artists that brought more fiscal attributes and to those communities right now, I will fucking.
What did he bring? I'm trying.
He's donated like that's what I'm saying. Y'all, I'm not saying you. This
finish
isn't on
your
you.
shit, finish
This
it,
is for
finish it.
people. This is not
Finish it, finish
not
it.
Just because you're talking. But I'm just saying, like to everybody, he has donated. You got to do research. He's donated so much money. He's put up. I know
That dick's down his throat so
Yeah,
hard,
Lush,
fool.
give it to
Hey,
me raw,
fool.
Lush.
I can look.
It's not even
Looking
you.
at
This
his
is
throat,
raw.
I can see his 13 and a half right there by your collarbone. Oh, he's not circumcised. Yeah.
Wow. But no, just keeping it a stack because people really want to overlook Jay's actual contributions. Are like, oh, this is like the evil empire. Rock Nation is so evil. And look, Rock Nation is janky. I agree. Rock Nation sucks. He is out for Delph.
All right, then.
He has not put his people on, but he has done a lot for the community.
Well, who? I mean, what community? Who? And
Particularly,
who's feeling that effect? I haven't felt a little. Not a little.
particularly like if you look at like the development he's done in Brooklyn and like
No, he
some
can't. He hasn't done
communities. That's where
shit.
he's from,
He hasn't
though.
done shit in California.
He's not from here.
Shut up. Tell him, Compa.
He's
Yeah,
done
shut
more.
the fuck
up,
He's
my
done
nigga.
more
He
in New
hasn't
York
shit
than
in LA
Snoop
County,
Dogg's done
dog.
out here.
Okay,
So
you're
you
sucking that
gentrified New
dick
York, so
from.
niggas can't
You're
do
sucking
nothing.
that dick from LA County.
No,
Like-
not gentrified. Not that was good.
That's what they say when he was part of the group that was building the Barclays Center. That he.
All right, cool.
contributed
You
a lot
doing
to
all that shit
gentrifying
over there? Hey,
Mason
shout out
neighborhood.
New York. Sheesh.
Yeah.
He ain't doing that shit in Cali.
So preaching and trying to instill upward mobility in the black community is gentrification. No,
What is-
it's
what
trying. Well, like essentially like what he did like on the 444 album, right? You feel me?
Okay,
Like
what-
he's kicking a message of trying to put people up on game about credit, about like the traps, the pitfalls of wealth that people that are from like oppressed, marginalized communities typically fall into. Correct or no?
I can give them that.
So
I can give him
in doing so, like, and this is when he's already way past his commercial.
They got
peak.
niggas on YouTube doing that right now.
Right, but who has a larger platform and who has more at stake and who is more
How many
business?
niggas fix their credit off of 444? Get in the comment section. Let me know right now.
Come on.
I know you niggas fix
Come
that.
on,
Come on, my nigga.
Come on.
Come on, my nigga.
Let's
More-
bring us
the-
asleep,
the-
dog.
Like,
Look,
we're
hey,
done.
the real answer is more people know about it than didn't beforehand. and like, you
I
feel
think
me?
Bandman
Like,
Kevo touched more people with the credit than Jay-Z.
that's a strong argument. That's like the arguably like the most because I'm not gonna say that Bandman Kevo didn't, but I would also hypothesize the year of 444 was 2017. Did Bandman Kevo have prevalent content about his credit prior to 2017?
Bang Gang, Shred Gang did.
Shred, you talking about the Fools? Wait, sorry, Bang Gang, Shred Gang. You're talking Shred Gang. You talking about Detroit
They were
Fools?
talking about credit. Yeah,
Detroit
yeah,
Fools.
they put niggas on
Okay,
game. You know those
yeah.
Detroit niggas put niggas on game.
Scam Capital.
Come on, man.
Fair enough. And
They were teaching us how to do it step by step, and I was actually going.
Fair enough.
No, I wasn't. But you know, they were teaching us.
Right. Okay. No. Exactly. They're giving methods.
Yeah,
But that's like I give you that early method rap definitely originates in Michigan, Chicago, which is right next to it. Is where Bandman Kevo from.
Yeah.
But you don't think that 444 put at least that idea in more people's head, planting the seed that potentially led to way more people being up on game when it comes to ways to maneuver, manipulate through America's credit situation.
Probably the people who listen to Jay-Z. Other than that,
You younger too.
But I rock with Ho. Don't get it wrong. Like the Blueprint.
Don't sound like it.
Reasonable Doubt. Trust me, I do.
Now you're
But I
cooking.
know how the hood feel about this nigga. Like,
Yeah,
nigga, you
you're
didn't
not
help the
wrong
hood do
either.
shit. You didn't help the hood do a goddamn thing, nigga. Facts.
Any more than any other rapper. But here's the thing, right? So Hope came in the game, right? Talking about being a mafia don, selling dope. He wasn't in the game to help or better the community from his first album, right? This whole arc that he achieved was like after he's been in the game for years. He grows consciousness naturally. So I feel like
When has he ever shared some of this conscious information that he has? Like we just now finding out that Lord Jamar is damn near an idiot. Nigga supposed to be a guy about it. But nigga, when is Jay-Z gonna teach us about manifestation, the law of attraction? When is he gonna actually teach us about if this is
you
a
see how much the
simulation?
goalpost gets moved? Like it's
I
crazy.
kind of get what he's saying, but I get what you're saying too.
But you say, okay, 444 is a signifier for an angelic number. So
Yes.
when are you gonna
So there you go. So exactly.
He didn't teach me about synchronicity.
I'm not saying he taught you about it, but
When
he's making references and talking about
synchronicity, angel numbers.
exactly. So that's
straight up.
Okay, so that's debatable. That's debatable. The homie Deck, shout out to my boy Deck, he's in the house. He said that Jay's a devil worshiper, and this has been like an allegation for the longest. I'll counter and say that he's played off of that
Even
imagery.
if he was, that's okay. In my opinion, I don't really care who people worship. That's just me personally. I don't care, nigga. I'm not worshiping what you worship, so nigga, do what you want to do.
I'll never worship.
But I'm
the
saying,
devil.
this is what I'm saying though. Don't sit up here and try to. If you do this, this is what black people should do. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. But okay. But I feel like anybody
And
trying
to your point, you a devil worshiper. You know black people ain't listen to no damn devil worship.
I would never worship the devil. Like straight the fuck to-
I'm
yeah.
not saying you
Like
would.
personally, like me, like I don't fuck with the devil.
But okay, well, no, we ain't gonna get that deep into that. But you.
But
know,
why do I work for Adam?
Simba, no, fuck no. But okay, Brody said that Jay-Z worshipped allegedly. You know symbolism. People can be involuntarily involved in ritualistic practices just by doing things like I don't know.
Okay, but no. So this is what I was about to say. Is he was intentionally playing off that imagery.
A lot of rappers came up off the devil worship, but they kind of spread in that devil. They kind of spread in Satan's word. They're trying to do it for swag and for cool points.
100%.
But it's like you low key are spreading Satan's word.
That's what. Yes, but okay.
For farming some
Hold
clout.
on a
but,
sec.
like, you're like, I don't mean it, but you're
Okay.
you're putting it out there.
Okay, but if
Some
that's
Marilyn Manson type shit.
Yeah,
right. But if
An
that's
image,
true,
like an image.
but if that's true, then all horrorcore rappers and anything that's adjacent to that,
3-6, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I agree, yeah, for sure.
That's true.
Okay, but yeah, that's more. I'm talking about So all the grave diggers, Eshawn, like because obviously three. So why don't you just sit down, Deck?
Yeah, come on up in here.
You're doing better than Comparator was, I
So-
promise you. He's like damn near
I
ruined the
gotta
pod.
say one thing. I'm a
Yeah.
big fan of Gravediggers. When I first listened to them, I thought they was on some devil worshiping shit. Really, what they were saying, we digging up your graves to the dumb. 85% of the world is dumb, deaf, and blind. speaking about the 5% nation, and they're really actually enlightening you, saying y'all motherfuckers are all dead mentally. We're gonna wake you up by digging up your graves mentally. It's a mental thing. RZA said mentally, all y'all are dead. I'm here to spark the light.
He's
and wake
essentially
you up.
607 Unk.
It's like a
so
metaphor.
607 Unk is still here.
On God.
Right.
But that's like a metaphor for something positive. So it's
It's
like,
a metaphor. You got to dig
negativity.
deeper into it. Whereas other rappers like Necro, Esham, they're straight up satanic.
I fuck with Necro.
What's
though,
his
but
dude
like-
name? Alex Crowley?
But it's
Alex
autistic.
Crowley, yes.
Jay-Z said, "Do what thou wilt." Who came up with that quote?
But okay, do what thou wilt is
Who came up with the
but
quote?
that's commonly used Old English. You feel me?
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, Les, you the Illuminati, bro.
No,
I'm not Illuminati, but I'm not.
I know he's not.
I'm not. But I'm also not going to allow.
He is a man of God. I know that.
Yeah,
for
I'm a
fact.
man of God. But
He is.
No, but you're allowed to say that. You feel me?
understand.
I am Illuminati. You feel me? I'm true Illuminati. You feel me? Like I'm
Let me borrow
Illuminati.
500,000.
Like, I look. I did that out of the mud. Like, really, if I wanted to lean on like nepotism, I could have been.
I believe
You know, he could. I can vouch for that.
I believe that.
Like, I could have been up. Like,
believe
I've
that.
consciously made a
decision.
A decision.
I was
to-
there, dog. When look, I'll just say this.
Deck, I invited Deck to make it.
Thank you. I was there when Lush was doing hard drugs, and he could have chose the dark path, and then instead he actually was a Christian at one point. And-
yeah. Okay, we gotta get to. No, thank you. No, you're good. You're good. But we do
Thank
have to. Royalty Honey said, "Lush, Honey Packs misses you." At Royalty Honey Packs, I'll say this:
What happened
when I
with
was
that?
a hard time getting my boner up back in the day, they did help me. So shout out to Royalty Honey. You feel me? Y'all gotta, re-log in. I want my sponsorship back on the set. You feel me? Shout out to my dog Ray. Where you at? Robert saying, "What's up with them Long Beach?" I'm not going to call them Long Beach weirdos. You saying it, but he said, "What's up with them Long Beach weirdos saying them ugly ass Mexicans," referring to the flower ladies, and dude sitting right there was with them. I mean, maybe were they?
I didn't hear them say that.
They were talking about the flowers on Mother's Day and the people standing outside the road.
Y'all are
Something
clowning
like
the Tias.
Me, I had a whole different take on that shit.
But also, the thing that got under
Long Beach is essentially Arkansas, if we're being honest.
Right,
So,
right,
like,
right,
yeah, like as far as their
That's
like
good,
views
bro.
on different.
I like that.
No, I get it. Like, so that's probably why you feel me. But
No, we don't look at. No, we ain't racist to Mexicans in Arkansas, bro. That's crazy.
it's not about racism. It's about different
like to
cultural assimilation. It's about
Okay.
they be out here hella much. We've been around them for hella long. So it's
I think
y'all-
Long Beach has more racism than like
than
where
Arkansas.
we're from.
Then for sure, from
Bro,
we're
they-
from, we're
yeah.
from the most
We're
culturally diverse part
We're
of the
from
world.
the West Side.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
West
Like
side of LA.
of
Of
LA.
Los Angeles.
You feel me?
Shout
So
out to
like
the
there
West
is
Side.
Mike could have heard of it.
there's not a lot of race. There's a
We
little
have
side,
our little
but
you might have
there's-
seen American History X.
But it's
There's
wait,
a little
that's
racism.
bullshit. That movie's bullshit. I'm born and raised in
There's a little
Venice.
racism.
I'm born and raised in Venice, homie, and there really ain't that. There is no Nazis in Venice, homeboy.
Yeah,
There, at one point, there might have
they
been some
got ran
wannabe.
about.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Type
that
shit,
that
type
part.
shit.
That part. Thank you.
We know.
Thank you. We know what's
we
up.
know the truth. Hey,
But
so
Long Beach has some racist motherfucking tension up in there.
hey, they do.
Oh,
K
God.
I
Carswell.
didn't say nothing to Friday. Shout out to all my
We're not putting this on Cliff. Cliff did nothing wrong. $5 for K Carswell. Trap Lord Ross might as well get it. He is an American citizen.
We're working on it, man. We're working on it.
King Joffrey Jofer, Drake dissed Megan Thee Stallion, Rihanna, Serena Williams' husband, Dylan Brooks, all sorts of people who don't rap, and Lush never said he wasn't quote unquote cool. I promise you, I've said everyone that you think is cool is not cool, Drake included. All right, you feel me? And Drake still fuck with me.
That's a I
Chip
know
on
that.
that fly
I know
shit.
that. I know
Chip
that.
on that old fly shit. Weirdo.
He goes way
No,
back
but
with
thank you
Drake.
for the donation. I shouldn't have called you weirdo. No, my bad, bro. I take that back. Thank you for the donation. You feel me? You feel me? Free brick, baby. Below 44, $5 said only Drake stands think Pusha won because of the baby reveal. They too slow to understand the rest of the bars. I mean, put like Trap Lord Ross said, like there's way more content than just.
There was a lot, yeah, there was a lot to it. He's dissing 40, all sorts of stuff. But yeah, man. I mean, I'm still a huge Drake fan, don't get me wrong, but bro, you couldn't beat that one.
I'm not gonna lie, the 40 diss I felt like was like a little bit.
He
A little, yeah, a little
Y'all
uncalled for.
dissed your
to be fair.
disabled homie, nigga. Quit being so sensitive.
No, even worse, like this year producer with cancer type.
I don't care, bro.
Whoa.
Like, bro, this is hip
He would be
hop,
nobody
bro.
without
Man, why
40,
everybody
bro.
want to get sensitive, but
That's
then
my
when King
opinion.
Von-
Cancer, but
King Von can kill people and talk about it, and it's okay for that. But don't talk about my producer, please. He has cancer. Nigga, look at this rap, nigga. We talking about whoever.
I mean-
Nobody off limits, bro.
Hey, you know what?
Come on, man.
Drake be dissing Kendrick pretty fiercely. I mean, I don't think he made fun of anyone.
This is
that's
rap,
dead,
nigga.
but,
Go
like-
make other music if you don't want to be dissed. Don't produce music for rappers because we gonna talk about your mama, nigga, your clique, your
I'll fuck with
daddy,
this.
your cousin, everybody, nigga.
Especially
your,
battle rap.
your-
Lush comes
Exactly.
from battle rap. So
No, this is
producer.
there's not really any place
engineer.
you can't touch. You know what I mean? You can go anywhere with it.
No, Cliff is for sure cooking with
He's right.
grease with that. I ain't gonna lie. Lush a hypocrite. TA2K 24K.
Thanks for the $4.99 though.
I'm definitely a hypocrite for sure. I know.
Love
1000% below Fofo Trap Lord Ross. Please explain to Lush that it wasn't Diddy you peed on. You know, we talked about that already. But T.I.'s homie, you tried it once, but he repeated it again. But it's still funnier to say that Diddy. Like you're right technically, but it's still funnier to say that.
It is
Diddy
funny.
peed on
I think that's
maybe
hilarious.
Diddy was present.
I think that
He was a part of.
I didn't think it was
this is funny. I think that shit is hilarious.
No, he was present 1000%.
Yeah.
And he had smoke with him over the 0 to 100 beat, right?
Yeah.
So, okay, so thanks Ross for explaining that to me.
Yeah, but like,
about who a guy pissed on. But
I think Push brings up that Drake got pissed on and didn't do anything in one of them diss songs as well. So it's like, as I said, there was more. He came at him with a lot more stuff that was very disrespectful.
he talked about it. He got pissed on in a diss song.
That rhymes.
You see what we on? Hey, with that being said, you feel me? Cliff, we gonna see you when you spin the block, right, and come back for Showski, right? Cliff, where they can find you at for everybody that want to.
Cliff World TV on YouTube, Cliff World TV 1 on Instagram. And yeah, that's like really that's the only places I'm at.
That's my dog. I've been fucking with Cliff for a few years, ever since he, like, you feel me, put me
Real
up on
talk.
some. Yeah, that's
Les
my
was the first person organically like rocking with me in general.
That's my partner
You
right
feel
there.
me? Yeah,
You
I
feel me?
appreciate that, Lush.
A random
Shout out to my
appearance
boy Trap too.
Hey, come on, man.
by my boy Deck for popping up. You feel me? He like,
yes,
Nice to meet you, man.
likewise.
and of course, you feel me? My favorite journalist in hip hop. You feel me? And my friend, my dog, Trap Lord Ross, Josh on the motherfucking boards, holding it down. I'm gonna see all y'all motherfuckers tomorrow at noon. You feel me? In the meantime, catch me at Krispy Kreme. There's a new Lush One Glaze special. It costs, you feel
Had to
me?
go out with a bang, that's right.
$4.99. You can
Hell
catch
yeah.
it, especially the one off